There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She is the best squirrel, 'cause I said, squirrel!"
Hey y'all, hey. I'm sorry. This was unplanned. I couldn't help myself. Hey. Hillbilly, Ya'll, Debbie, Jane, Trish, SC, Tammy, Colleen, LRC, Sherry. I love y'all. Come right back. And I just got off of one. Willow, did y'all see it? Did you just see it? I got myself tricked again. You know how people say, I've heard it, and it's true. You know how people say, Lil Red trusts too much? Yes, it's true. I was on mute on purpose. Can you hear me now? Oh my word. I just can't believe what I just heard. Where was I at? April, Colleen, Sherry, Jane. Gramsy Life, what's up? Hardy Boys. You missed it if you were watching Hardy Boys. I was watching your other stream. I had yeah, that one was very recently. I was just I fell down a sad hole. Instead of a hole, a sad hole. Willow, Camilla. Nobody saw what I'm fixing to talk about. Seriously, come on, y'all. Somebody saw the sad fishing going on. Those peaches will get you every time. Where was I? I'm trying to see, what did you hear? I heard a live stream just now. I was feeling sad for somebody, almost. But you just don't never know when to stop. And it turns from, one thing to, it's everyone else's fault that she feels this way. I do, but I didn't get sucked in too much this time. All I could think to myself, well, how does this BS feel there? You watched it, Willow? The Katie Joy vlog channel? I recorded it because I don't think it's going to stay up. Let me see where. I can't believe this, y'all. And she mentioned Caroline. Someone else did, and that was not the right topic, or it was kind of, but no, that wasn't appropriate to bring up. The crying while I was in. Have you ever seen me speechless? You still haven't, because I'm not. I've got a lot to say. No, maybe they're reach at you, just tell. Okay, I'm fixing Katie Joy's live stream. And she did the cry. She did the cry. I felt bad for her at first. Not really, but that, I don't want to see anybody sad. And I would have, my stupid brain was going, well, I emailed you and you come at me with a threat. So she can almost get someone, but her problem, she don't know when to stop. She didn't know when to stop. So, she said everything almost right in the beginning. And then she, carried it to the place where it's not her fault. She even apologized, y'all. If she ever made anyone feel. But, it was live, LRC. I'm fixing to, I don't know, I might need to save mine. I know her chat's not going to be up, and I got the chat. I just can't. People, what? So much sadfishing. Oh, my God. Let me just say, oh, brother. Well, this was the cry, just like the flag cry. Someone tore my flag cry. That one, that was it. Oh, her live channel. And I got the most secondhand embarrassment. I mean, and there you go talking about yourself again, Katie. I don't watch that unless it's on someone else's channel. I won't let her have one. Well, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'd try not to, but why is her notifications coming up on my chat? I don't. Is it because I type or I don't know. This is what I'm telling y'all. Something's wrong with YouTube. People are blocking moderators in chats they're in. People are getting unsubscribed. What was the other thing we were talking about earlier? Something's wrong with YouTube. Oh my God, this is the worst video ever. I wish someone had, like, I can't afford to pay for this YouTube that you can download people's videos while they're live or whatever that is. So I had to record it, which will make it not as good of a video if I have to share it like that. But I know, let me go to it on my channel or on my desktop. I can almost guarantee that, look, Jade Amber Jane's already doing a video right now. I ought to go in her live from my live and talk. Let's talk about without a crystal ball sad fishing for attention on her latest live stream. She's live right now. I love it. Somebody go tell her we're live too. Tell her to bring her video. I'm just kidding. I like Jade. My chat with her. Okay, let me see if she is already deleted it. I thought Todd was going to go upstairs and tell her to get off her live because she was talking to someone in the live named Ashley, and she said, "Do I know you?" And the girl said, "Yeah, I've talked to you on IG." And she thought it was Ashley that had on the Tati makeup, but it won't. And it was funny.
Hi,
oh
guys.
my God, it's the look.
How are you?
Okay. How are you?
How
I'm sorry,
is
y'all.
everyone?
I'm not picking on her. I felt bad for her crying, but
I accidentally knocked a button when I
felt bad
hit
for
one
her.
of your
Before
comments,
she was
Rebecca.
crying,
You
I
said,
thought,
"Hey guys," and I accidentally
why did it have to come to this
somehow
for her to
thing and
get to that point?
indirectly hid you by accident. I don't know how that happened, to be honest. But anyways, hi guys, welcome.
Let me put her on fast.
I
her
made
voice.
a mistake on my hit a
I
button.
feel bad for her. She doesn't seem.
Welcome. I don't have a lot of time. This is obviously my second channel.
Okay.
And I've been debating about if I'll do
And
this on my other channel or not, but I wanted to just start it here.
Even when she started crying, and she said, "I don't even know why I'm crying right now," I felt like she was being sincere. I really did. She got me. I'm so sick of people tricking me and fooling me. I've got to, I can't help that. I'm just a person that has empathy, and yes, I'm a bitch sometimes, and I've stuff happens. I've made mistakes. I'm telling y'all, she fooled me. She fooled me one more time. I gotta fix this OBS problem right here because I've got the wrong thing on. Hold on one second. Do this one. There we go. Make sure. Okay, oopsie. Cancel. Alright. Y'all should be seeing the right screen here shortly. In just a second. Sorry. Which one do I want to go to? No, wrong one. Oopsie. This one. Okay, I'm back. I know, y'all, I know. I just, let me go back up a little bit. I'm just mind blown that she keeps doing this. And I sat here for 30 minutes while I was trying to set up my stream, and did notifications go out? Anyone? I was just thinking, like, is doing this a bad idea? Am I going to get a bunch of hate? And this is really going to be the one time she was for real, being sincere. And then, no, you're good. You good, Red. She ain't being real. Real fake. Real judgy. Real what a beat. She easily, like $200 of her tears. Oh my God, this is the worst KJ ever. I knew it would be on Reddit. I don't believe her tears. If I have a question, if you download a video while it's live or scheduled, does it show you the original messages before they're deleted if they end up getting deleted? That's my question to anyone that pays for the upgraded YouTube. I have questions like, why? Where are we riding? All right. Let's listen. I ain't gonna make y'all in suspense all this time.
Because
I don't like people crying either.
It's been a really stressful week, and obviously there's been a lot going on in my personal life, which I cannot talk about, and it's been really hard because I have always been a really open person with you guys, and I've always told you guys what's going on in my life, and it's been really hard not to want to scream from the rooftops about things that I know that I can't tell you guys, and things that are going on that I can't share. And
hey Laura, I just got off a live less than an hour. I just got off a live, and this is what I see, and I felt bad for her. At this point, I still felt bad for her, and I'm like thinking to myself, because I'm alone over here, if you just would have stopped, Katie, just shut up in October or in July or last July, or just apologized and not said but, apologized and not kept talking until it was, yeah, you just apologized, but now it's everybody's fault besides you. That's what I was thinking. And let's listen. Squirrel.
It's been hard because you know who you are, and you just kind of watch people talk about you, and it's this weird place where you have a lot of people with a lot of eyes on you, and it's not anything I've ever been used to, and I've never had this amount of eyeballs on me in my entire career, and it's at times been very overwhelming. But I think I'm doing a pretty good job of managing everything and trying to stay focused and motivated.
And now, no doubt, she's going to probably mention, my head was spinning because I thought she was feeling her. I thought she was about to own some shit, or say, even if she won't going to apologize or say anything about what she's done bad. I thought she was fixing to be honest with people that pay to be in her chats, if that's not ridiculous. I thought she was fixing to be honest with them and say, look, it's just getting to me. I'm a little depressed and sad, and this is hard, and maybe I thought she was going to say, I've made some mistakes. I should have known this is just where she was going with it. Sorry, y'all. Let's listen.
And making sure that I'm putting out content, and even though there's times where I feel really down and really not depressed, just really overwhelmed, and really the weight of the world is on my shoulders, or everyone hates me. That's a really hard place to be in when you are dealing with anything.
See, I felt her here. It is a hard place to be in. I'd imagine whether it's your fault or not. Some people get completely in the place they're in all by themselves, all their fault, and some people may be innocent completely. I don't know. I've never been completely innocent. I make mistakes. I have, and I apologize. But it's no matter how you got there, to feel like everyone hates you is a shady feeling. I have felt it. But listen.
It's hard when you feel like everyone hates you. And it's hard when you feel like you're put in a corner where everyone hates you. And no matter what you say or do, they hate you. You could be really happy about something and really excited about something, and they
took her 10 minutes, AR.
You could just want to share your happiness, and they still hate you, And then it gets really overwhelming because you feel like nothing I say matters because they're going to hate me anyways. And all you want is a chance for you to be seen, and all you want is a chance for you to be heard, and all you want is to scream what you know and you can't. So I know this is all super vague, but
okay, she started to throw in her little dig right there. So that's why someone asked, did people buy it? I left the chat in this video, y'all. I hope y'all can see it. If not, I can try to adjust the screen settings. It is coming, Amos. Hey, welcome, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm making y'all deal with my squirrely ass again tonight. It's been a double header, y'all. I did as well. See, TT agrees. Okay, so I've been part of the hated, okay, and I've been hater, but I don't. It made me sad for a little bit because I know everybody hates her and she feels that, even no matter how tough she tries to act. But when she gets to the part about other creators, she wouldn't reach out to her. I reached out to her, and I would have been nice if she reached back, even though I shouldn't. Let's listen.
I just wanted to thank those of you that don't hate me and that have been sending me messages.
Hey, you, that
I don't
person
respond
in
to
the back.
messages. I really haven't been for a few months now. And like I was just like looking at my inbox and my Instagram, and I was like, oh my God, I have like over 100 messages in there. More than 100 messages in there. And I'm like, oh my goodness. The problem is that I've lost people that I think.
Oh, I didn't see that part where she looked down and tried to squeeze a tear out right there. Huh. Sorry, y'all. I didn't. I was in the freezer getting some ice in my cup or something. I missed that part.
Aren't even haters, you know, like I feel like people right now just have this idea about me that's not who I am. And I feel like I've just lost people that don't hate me, but they've been wrapped up in things. But, you know, I just want to tell people that I'm really grateful. You know, for all of your support. I want to say that I'm grateful for all of you guys that have.
Christine, you can say you lied or you were joking. Uni does it. It was a joke. It was a joke. You better not leave. Let's listen. Everybody's welcome here as long as they're nice. That's our rule. That's always been our rule. Remember? Let's listen.
You know, been in my live streams that have stuck up for me, that have said things in comments, that have sent me messages of support, that have just said that they see me, that they've heard me. And, you know, it feels really ridiculous because you're like, I gotta put my glasses on. I've not wanted to be playing like I'm some sort of victim because I don't believe that I am. But I'm stressed, you know, when you're stressed out, it's hard. And then, so you feel like nothing you say is going to satisfy anyone. But I just want to say that even though things have kind of gone or, you know, stalled a little bit, I'm not going to like give up my job.
Okay, I didn't look at the time stamps and, you know, I've got to be more aware. Hey, Tammy, welcome back. I'm sorry I didn't warn you or tell you, notify you. There were, someone asked, were they buying it? No, this was members only, and people were being rude to her, and that made me feel more bad for her. Like, I felt like maybe I'm too close to the situation, like as far as it's too soon for me to not feel for someone going through some shat. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there. Hey, Lorna, Crack, hey, how you doing? You don't claim to be innocent, right? Yeah, well, because I can't. There's video everywhere that shows I'm not innocent. Oh wait, there is for her too. So I'm not delusional. Is that's a better word maybe? Let me go through chat for just a second. Mine is also going well. Just finished up making chili. Oh, that sounds good. I'm glad it's not snowing here. Shaylee, welcome. Zombie, welcome back. Tifa, does you buddy allow you to download? What is you buddy? I thought, isn't that the pay version of YouTube? If it is, yes, it lets you download. I don't have that. I'm seriously disgusted by what she is trying to spend. She's real entertainment is in the house. AR, I hear it snowing on the East Coast. It is up north. They're loaded down where Joey's at with snow. How many people have gotten this many chances? See, I must just give her another chance when I said I was done. But anybody can change if they really want to. I believe that. That's fact. Or anybody can have a bad time period. Months. I don't. She's been here for a year and a half. I heard she wasn't, maybe the first few months before I knew her, she wasn't bad. So, who knows? Maybe, she could change. Anybody could change. If she's struggling as much as she claims she would. Okay, see, MF and Croc, why'd you take my, that was going to be one of my sentences. So, I concur, my dear. Kano, what's up? She believes her own stuff. Just say sorry. That's right. Just say sorry, and it ain't y'all's fault. One time. JJ, what's up? She's done it to herself. No sympathy for me. I'm understanding. Let me work. Hold on. One of my people were in there, and I love them for it. And I won't be able to find it now because I shut my phone screen down. But was it you, JJ? Or was it Hey? Or was it a look-alike? It might have been a faker. Oh, let me. Did he start again? Are you kidding? Hold on, don't let me read it before it's gone. Is Essie here right now? Okay. If can I ask my chat and mods? This will be the last time, I promise. I know y'all told me I'm too trusting and sweet. If he didn't bring it up, anything, because I'm looking for it, because I can't imagine. I hadn't talked to him before ever. If he didn't bring anything up from the past, don't, and just see. But I'm thinking, like, what happened? Let me get down here. Somebody tell me. Yeah, in the chat, please don't attack it. Let me see what he said. We're not talking about that here, not at all. What comment he got deleted? This video has nothing to do with race, and we're not going to talk about the past. Oh, JJ, that it was you, my girl, sent her a super chat, and we'll see it in a minute. Let's listen.
What I do, I can't find my glasses. My eyeballs are like so tight right now. They're tired because I've been staring at a computer all day. But I am just really grateful for those of you that have been sending me messages and like have been, sending me just kindness in messages, that have been supportive, in emails and comments on the channel. And, it's been hard. It's been hard sometimes. It's been hard some days to get up. It's been hard sometimes to get up and go online and know that everyone hates me. It's been hard to wake up and keep going when I feel like everyone just wants me to quit. And I'm not a quitter. Like, that's just not how I roll. I've never been a quitter. I've also never been the kind of person that bends to negativity. I've always been a pretty positive person. And
I don't know about that.
I'm just like grateful that there's been this sliver of people that in the middle of all of this have just...
Hold up, wait a minute. What's his name? Real? How am I a stalker? I'm not going to argue with you. I don't want to block you. I wish I could see you go on one stream and not bring up race or people attacking you or me, because you're bringing up me. Can we restart? Or is he gone? I don't even know. I trust my mods, but can't nobody say I didn't try. I'm trying right now. Do you not see how... No, I don't see you being attacked. I see people... I always start from behind in the chat. I didn't see you come in. I see someone say thank you for apologizing for a video you did on Charlotte. I see that just a minute ago. I got called a horrible mother, and I'm still telling my chat, like, let's, I like you're just a regular person we don't know that's come in new, and let's start over. So is that going to work or not? Am I getting like Keon trolled right now where I should have listened to my friends? Yeah, if my mods won't let people attack you, my mods better not attack you. But they're not going to let you bring up this and interrupt this chat like you're doing right now. So welcome if you would like to be here, but let's listen.
Just persevered and pushed through and have continued to send me kindness. I had someone send me a message on Twitter today, and they didn't even they weren't someone that even particularly liked me, but they sent me like this encouraging comment, like, what's right is right and what's happening right now to you is not. So, things like that. Like, even when people that don't appreciate you can say like, what is happening is not okay. It's like, I don't know, it just made me feel like, oh my gosh, thank you, But yeah, I mean, the trolls are, the trolls are never going to be satisfied. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I will give her this charity, okay? maybe she, and this could be her issue. I don't know. Maybe like because she was being sincere, where I wouldn't have, even if it was a public chat and I wasn't blocked 7 ways till Sunday from every account I've ever had. At the first 5 minutes of this video, I was feeling enough for her that I never would have typed anything hateful in there, because I know what she's going through. Not really, but I know what it's like to feel like, damn, everybody's mad at me right now, and a lot of people hate me. I mean, that happens. Maybe she could be like paying attention to the chat and get defensive. That's when she should shut it down and say, okay, y'all, bye. And, whatever. I wonder what Rodriguez was thinking after KJ shredded. I agree with y'all. I agree. Kath, I can't help but always feel I know what you've heard. It ain't all true. And yeah, it is hard to stop saying the word troll. I try really hard because it gets used so much now, not just by Katie, by a lot of people that, and myself included, would use the word troll. Maybe a little like loosey-goosey too much. Sometimes it's not really a troll. It's somebody that disagrees with you. But when I would say troll, if someone comes in to disrupt my stream or purposely disrupts a stream, whether you know them or not, because generally a troll, hey motherfuck, I love and miss you. Generally a troll, I would think, by definition, would be someone that you don't really know, just a secret, like, anonymous account that disrupts streams. One of my biggest issues with her, Sassy, welcome Sassy, among the many, is she says this is my job. She, just like any other creator, decided content they enjoy talking about. It was her choice. AR, even if you agree with her, she'll try and start some. I'm so glad Motherfucker came in. I hadn't seen her. It's been a minute. Colleen, someone trying to ride a community's coattails is also a try. Right. So anyway, I have tried to ease up on the use of the word troll. But anybody, here we go.
Debbie, I'm sorry. I did get your email, but I'm not responding to really anyone. And I just saw the email, but I hadn't had a chance to read it. And I honestly have not been responding to any messages. So I do want to say that I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if I upset you. I'm sorry if you, it was this person. This is the person that left me a really nice comment. Like, it changed my whole day, honestly, to get that message. It was weird. But I'm sorry that you, I read your email just like yesterday. And I'm sorry that I upset you. I didn't want to minimize anything.
Okay. She's fixing to read. I don't know. She posted one in, on her stream that she didn't mean to, and she had to read it then. She caught a girl out who gave her $50, and it was the wrong girl. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. No, it was Ashley. She thought it was Ashley. The one that had Tati's eyeshadow on. Peter, you're a troll. Welcome back. Welcome, Peter. It's been a minute. Also, what did he do? Here's the problem. I feel that you ladies think y'all can say whatever you want, but when I fight back and I'm being racist and mean, we all need to respect each other. You feel me? I feel that 100%, and exactly what you just said. It goes both ways, and I don't even want to talk about the past because I'm in a happy mood right now. Past all my earlier chat today, I went through Ren, and I said, let's start over and let's not talk about, and let's act like you're a brand new person I've never seen before. I've never named a video with you in it. I've never titled a video about you, and only talked about you a couple times, and you were actually in my chat. So why did you just have to go there? And why? She cried about no interaction on Twitter, and people tore apart. I'm not a troll. And I'll be 5001 this year, travel in Gypsy Wagon and spread joy. AR-15. Look, I trust you, Eileen. When he comes back, I mean, he does know that Little Red has a free strikes are out, and he's already I mean, really, he should have been already gone, but because he did talk to chat and try to, I understand what he feels misunderstood, but this is his chance to turn that around. I'm not the worst mother in the world, in history, or whatever it was he said, and I'm going to act like I never heard him say that. And we're going to be nice. We're going to be nice, and absolutely he deserves respect if he acts respectful, and so do we. And damn, I'm such a bitch. I don't know. I can see why everybody hates me all the time. I'm just kidding. That was sarcasm. Or, yeah. Let's listen.
Thing that you've gone through, and I'm sorry if you felt hurt or, you know, at all betrayed or just dismissed. So I apologize. Thank you for your nice comment, 3 stripes on Twitter. Thank you for also becoming a member. So it hasn't been the best few months, and when I've been under stress, it's been hard to really understand where I'm going, and it's been really hard to not feel like it's really hard sometimes when you have so many people telling you that you suck to not start to feel.
You suck, Katie. Yeah, y'all give me a thumbs up or down, and leave a comment after the video, and if you make sure you're subscribed, y'all, because people are getting unsubscribed. Sassy said, I wish I could think of a good way to say your name, Crack, because I don't like calling you Crack, and I can't say Mother. I can call you Mother, but then Mother Funk's in here. I can't. I sub to a few true crime channels, and one in particular I watched said that she realized that making multiple videos a week was performing worse than making one longer one a week. I like making multiple long ones a week. Christy B, welcome. I know I missed a name or two up here. CC, Violet Witch, welcome back. Who else? There was another name. Christine, Tina's. I'll see it again, I'm sure. Shaylee. Sybil, welcome. Kath, well, KJ, shit's getting real. This is what happens. Let's listen.
Feel like you suck, you know? And when everyone starts yelling at you, it's hard not to feel like you are the worst person in the world, because you must be the worst person in the world.
Show me your face while you're paying me $3.99 a month. Show me your face. Wait, show your face. Yeah, it's hard when people are yelling at you.
World, if everyone thinks that you're the worst person in the world, and then that's hard because you know you're not the worst person in. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I had to clear my throat. These trolls feel good about themselves when they hurt others. You are a kind and loving person, and you aren't like them. They are beneath all of us as we care for others. Keep your chin up. That's what one of her commenters said.
Preston fangirl. I'm not, the trolls, honestly, the trolls will be the ones that, I know the trolls' comments. They will say things like, you're a dark energy person, you're a nasty human being, it's your fault that you're being treated this way, you deserve this, it's your fault you suck, you are doing criminal things, I'm not, you are a nasty, horrible human being, I'm not. I've actually learned a lot about trolls in the last month. I've been reading about them online.
She did research.
Psychology. And apparently a lot of trolls are psychopaths. I had no idea.
Oh my God. She didn't have no idea.
A lot of trolls are also sadists. I had no idea. So they get off on hurting people. So I'm not so worried about them.
Is she a troll? I'm asking a question. And for all the haters, because I know what's going to happen. It's another reason I almost didn't do this. People are going to say, well, every video you do is about her. When was the last time I played one of her videos from beginning to end? It's been quite a minute. I've changed some of my content, y'all. I actually talk. Sometimes we just talk about nothing. Okay, Eileen, if you start making sense, Blocky, love you. Let's listen.
Like, I can tell when people don't want to hear me, and I'm not trying to like convince those people, because those people will
She can tell when people don't want to hear her.
never be convinced. It's the people that I want to see me that aren't like those people, and maybe have been afraid or just don't know how to say anything. And because of these attacks that I've been under, and it's gotten to a point, obviously in the last few weeks, where it's like reached a head, and it's been really overwhelming. And you know, I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys for being there, for hearing me out, for listening. And
You know, y'all, when, like, you get older and you think back to, like, the day that such and such happened. Like, my mom, it used to be, I used to hear the day that Elvis and the day that John F. Kennedy, those were two people. She knew exactly what she was doing, exactly where she was at. This is the day. This is one of mine. I remember that I was literally sitting on my couch, fixing to pour some Coca-Cola into my cup of ice that I had just gotten out of the freezer like 5 minutes ago, and got distracted when this happened. And the tear that, even though she'd kind of been typical Katie, she still was thanking the people who supported her and said that she was going through a rough time, because even though it's her fault, Case Files, I've seen that name before. Nobody deserves death threats. Absolutely nobody deserves death threats. Where are these death threats? Has she said that part yet? I hadn't heard it. We hadn't got there.
I'm sorry if I've been overwhelmed. I'm sorry if I've felt defensive. I'm sorry if I've felt alone. I've never felt more alone in my life than I do right now. I've never felt more beat down than I do right now. I've never felt more just destroyed, and it's not easy. So just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't even know why I'm crying. It's been a really...
I hate to see someone cry, dude. Like, I really do. But you just give it a minute, and you'll be like back to remembering why we're all back right where we're at. She did not care when other people were getting death threats, but now that has she said that part yet? Why will she show videos of some unicorn little red with a Midwestern accent playing and call it death threats when it's not death threats? She shows everybody's private messages, but she won't show one person telling her she should go, like, not be in this world anymore, or won't show it. And I would denounce it from the top of my YouTube channel. Don't tell someone that they don't deserve to be alive. That's jacked up. That's wrong. Didn't you love it when she had a crack at a woman who gave her 50? It was the wrong person. Yeah, she was going after Ashley, right? Let's listen. 11:15, y'all.
Really bad few weeks, and it's hard sometimes to like get up on camera all the time and like put on a happy face, you know, and like feel good about what you're doing, and feel like you're contributing something positive, you know. And like, it's hard when you have always gotten such joy out of your job, and you feel like your job has made people hate.
Okay, and I even feel bad for playing this, because I'll tell you why. You want to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, and like, she didn't. I don't know, man. It's just like the flag thing. I knew she was full of it, but man, I have this thing where I don't want anybody to hurt. But let's just start new and try to move away from bashing each other. I do think we should have a private convo because of some of the things that has been said. I agree, and I emailed you sometime 5 or 6 days ago, Ren. If you would like to get back with me, we can have a meet somehow. I'll figure out a way to do it. And yeah, let's do that if we can. And my mods are good. They'll be watching. If anybody's rude, you know, they shouldn't be. They don't allow that. They shouldn't. And I trust them. I'm trying to also read comments, and I'm not good at multitasking. If you didn't know, I'm a squirrel. I'm a drunken squirrel. but I'm never drunk and high. And I'm actually not drunk either. So, sometimes I like to have a little drink, but that was more of my earlier days on YouTube. On a mission, I cry if someone else is crying, even if I have no idea why. That's kind of me. I'm also that weirdo that if I'm about to start crying and someone says, "Oh, are you okay?" or tries to hug me or make me feel better, I will go from almost crying to full-blown ugly crying. I can't help it. I'm glad that you're like the second at least person, Tammy, that said they put it on Reddit, so that's good. Hey 33, I didn't know that Miss Emily D. Baker was live. I missed it. I hate that. I've seen her go at you, Strawberry. Is Strawberry here? I didn't sorry, I'm trying to read up in the chat. I didn't want this to be a long stream, but I had to come. There's my Jade. Did somebody really go get you? I saw you live streaming. I checked before I started to make sure there wasn't any, and I didn't see yours until after I started. There was probably a little chunk of time in there. This pause, I have the gift of impeccable pause. And AR said, carry on. Let's listen.
You, and you have no control over it. And all you want is for someone to stick their neck out and be like, it's enough, It's enough. I'm a quiet watcher of yours, and I've been for a while, even with your lives. I never comment, but I want to lend support today. Thank you so much, Casey.
Thank you, Toad, for the super chat.
It's just been a lot, and I always just try to put my best foot forward, and
Okay, the one that I sent said it was like contact, and I think I got it from your YouTube channel where you hit. I think I got it from your YouTube. So I will handle that. Thank you for letting me know you didn't get it. I didn't see Sirius, what's his name? Canis Dearest. I didn't see his name in these comments. Zag's there, so maybe that explains it. But yes, she does absolutely accuse people of accusing her of crimes. The day of her paper going out accusing her most likely victim of a crime of faking those screenshots. Let's listen.
I always think about how I got through my son almost passing away, and so I think like these last few months, I just think like, oh my God, like like, oh my God, just thank you. Like, if I can get through what my son, if I can get through almost losing my child, like I can get through anything, if I can get through. And
here we go, where she is Strawberry. I see your name now finally. Exactly. I believe he's great with. Weren't you were I'm sorry, because my memory, that's the thing here. And welcome to hear about. Weren't you a sub of hers recently or for a long time? Not recently, because I don't really watch your videos usually. I'm so glad I clicked on this one though. I think she knew she was about to have a meltdown and thought, possibly. Pugs, welcome. Pee-Pee is here. It rubs me the wrong way. It makes me think she's got more to do with. This was a total. Give me some money for my tears, y'all. Like, she probably is feeling herself. She probably is depressed, as she should be. Anybody would be. But, you know what would help? She said 2 days ago she was quitting Twitter and only using it to post her links. And that's a good idea. I've been there, done that. I have half Twitter blocked to keep my mental health and my emotion and my self worth, whatever, self-esteem, whatever. Yeah, you sometimes you have to walk away instead of fighting everybody. Ignore, fight, shut it out. Jennifer, welcome. I hate sounding cruel, but most of the time she was wiping away nothing. I watch YouTube on my big screen and through Apple TV, I couldn't see but 5 tears. Hey, pugs. Oh. I was a member for quite a while until I got attacked because I asked a question that she didn't like. I've heard that somewhere before. I swear I've heard it. I'm sorry that happened to you, Strawberry. It seems to be a humongous, great community that she's built over here by attacking people that ask questions. Toddy's draining that bank account, motherfuck. We saw this coming from somewhere, though, didn't we? I think we did. I know someone who sent her $30. I said, "Are you nuts?"
The darkest moment of my life by my child surviving and getting through some of the hardest surgeries with him and fighting so hard for him. Like, I do realize that that ends up, like forming who you are. And so, when people are always like, well, how do you keep going? Like, how do you keep doing it? And I just think, like, I have to. I can't stop. Like, I have
She's
to
the
keep
martyr.
going because
Martyr.
I've made a commitment to my family. I've made a commitment to my son. My husband was laid off. So really, this is our only source of income right now. And I have to keep going. It's hard when you feel like everyone hates you to keep going, but you have to keep going.
Okay. Now I see something in chat. I don't want to get really far behind in chat like I usually do. I was you were a member. See, the people who pay her money shouldn't be attacked. Because over here, you don't have to. I don't even know who subs necessarily, because you can have your subs privated and it don't tell you that they just sub to you. So if you come to my chat, you're going to be respected unless there has to be a real reason. Like I just said, we're going to start over and hit reset with one of our guests right now. This here, there's a few people that will never happen again, ever. They will never be unblocked. And it, as far as I'm concerned, they should maybe block me forever. I don't care. But all this, and more this.
And thank you for your super sticker. I'm not trying to play the victim here at all. I'm actually just really overwhelmed more than anything. I'm not playing like it's not like I'm sitting here trying to like make you feel sorry for me. That's really not it. It's just, I wanted to say thank you because this has been literally one of the hardest times of my life. And, I've learned so much. You have no idea how much I've learned.
Not that much, y'all.
I've learned so much about the legal system. I've learned so much about researching. I have learned so much about my tenacity, and I've learned so much about just the will to like get through things. I've learned so much about like, oh my gosh.
Y'all. And she's, herself, she's feeling okay about herself. She just don't like the way other people perceive her. Did she not make fun of Toddy for fake crying? Yes, she did. Let me scroll up. I just saw some great comments, and I don't want to, act like I didn't. Hey, Tricia, welcome. She is the most hateful person. There you go, throwing out her son for sympathy. You know what, police wife off? I wasn't going to say that here, but I'm glad you did, because I did think it during her stream. Her statement said nothing. If it's not her, it's in her name. Find out who it is, right? If anything, help Nat, not just claim it's not her. Okay? Does she, and she could have, because I don't sub to her, has she once said, please tell me someone that she has this woman once got on one of her 4 or 5 streams in any given day, or every given day, and said, whoever is attacking that woman, please don't? Has anyone said that? Has she said that once? Because that's what I think she should do. Let's listen.
There's so many things that I can't wait to tell you guys, and one day I'll be able to tell you everything. I just can't wait for that day. It kills me that I have to hold things inside, and it's hard when you know.
What is she holding inside besides I know she's being less bitchy than she wants to be. And that's saying, wow, what a witch she can be. Because this is probably really, truly her holding back. Who is asking her, how do you keep going? I thought that too. Where are these? I want to see these receipts. A red one comes on stream. Gramsy Life. If anyone ever watched the Old Hardy Boys, go watch it. But not right now. When is this? This is right directly before I started this live, Feisty, and it's on her second channel. Let's listen.
Things and you can't share them, and it's just overwhelming, you know. And oh, my son. Thank you, Darby, for your super chat. Lean on us. We are here for you. Your lives getting through a rough time in my life. Lean on us.
I saw that Darby
your
super
lives getting
sticker.
through a rough time in my life. I'm forever grateful to reach out. You're very.
What does that mean? I saw somebody in the chat say there was a red one coming up. What does that red super sticker mean? Is it a non-member? Is that what that means? Or she's for not having a career outside of I have always thought that, and I agree still. And y'all pray for me that this week will be the week that I get a call back that I got that job, or I got that job, or I got that job. But yes, I agree. Even unless you're set for life, unless I'm set for life, I will always aspire to at least have a job outside of here. I didn't start this to be a job. I didn't start doing this ever to thinking I was making money. Now that I have started making money, I mean, super chats and PayPal, that's money. Every little view, I appreciate it, and I'm blessed is all I can say. I have been blessed. It's not enough for me to live on. I still need a job, but I agree. If you can't live on without it, don't depend on it, because something could happen tomorrow. Let's listen.
Very special mom and a very genuine person. You're in my prayers. Thank you.
She almost prays in a minute, y'all.
I just like, I wouldn't wish what's happening right now to me, to anyone else. I would not wish this on anyone. But I also know.
Let me further that, because somebody's going to take that clip and say I was like making a joke about something. She almost said something in this video like something that if you don't believe it all, if you're atheist, you wouldn't say. And she stopped herself before she finished saying it. I can't remember what it is. Y'all should not be surprised by that, because, squirrel. Let's listen.
Know that, like, this could happen to anyone, and it does happen to anyone. And so, like, it's just another thing you have to get through in life. But I've never been in such a position where so many people want to tear me down and don't even want to hear what I have to say and just want to make me guilty before I'm ever even, like, everything is under the preponderance of guilt or accusations that become allegations that become facts to people. And it's things that I haven't even done. And it's things
that I haven't even done.
I would never support, and behaviors I would never be okay with. And anyone that knows me would know that, I think no matter how people feel, no one can take how strong you've been through your son's medical.
Hold up. She's calling out Sherelle on Twitter. When? Where did I see that comment? Somebody give me a toggled timestamp from that comment, because it's gone off of my... I just saw in the comments she is calling out Sherelle on Twitter. Yeah, her husband good. She's attacking Sherelle right now on Instagram. I'm calling Sherelle. She did this to herself. Why is she talking about Sherelle? I mean, I know me and Sherelle did a video the other day, but why is she gonna cry about how da-da-da-da-da and then go start attacking people? There have not been accusations. Get that through your thick skull. I want to see I want to see where anyone told her that she doesn't need to be alive.
Medical issues, because I don't to what's going on now. It says a lot. Many wouldn't have made it through, and you have. Yeah. So honestly, I'm just I'm grateful. And I think people have thought, like, I've not been taking things seriously because I don't show it, or I don't express it, or I don't share
No, it's because you won't shut up about it. It's not because you ain't expressing it. You're expressing it too much.
I'm feeling, or I don't show you my anxiety or my frustration. Trust me, like the 5 pounds, I think, or 7 pounds I've gained in the last 3 months is an indication that I am trying to manage as best as I can. And I've never eaten more M&Ms in my entire life. So there's that. Mob mentality and the really sadistic trolls feeding false info or misunderstandings to people with good intentions who believe it until it becomes fact, and it's so painful to watch. It's painful to watch people like lob allegations at you that are just so factually wrong, and that even if you say that it isn't true, they don't believe you. And
like Little Red has 30 felonies and a heroin habit, or Little Red called my son the R word, or Little Red called my husband's employer and made 40 death threats to me, or what else? What else has she accused me of as fact? That was not fact. There's another one. There's just I have to keep them written down, and I can't find my notebook. I need to tell Tammy where I hide it. Let's listen.
And then they gaslight you and they make you think like you're the one that's breaking down because you're acting emotional or you are defending yourself. And so then you're acting erratic. And I've been really like just patient and trying to like stay focused. And I feel like I know it'll eventually turn around. I'm just sort of been like waiting for the bottom. And I feel like that bottom was like this week. And I am like, this can't get any worse than what I've gone through this week.
Oh, it can, honey. It can get worse. There's always worse. Hey, West Virginia Wolf, is it just me, or does her refusal to call off the trolls that are attacking Lorianne make her seem guilty? If she's not behind it, fine. She can make an announcement and state I haven't seen anything about Lorianne recently, and I'm gonna say I don't scroll through a whole lot on anywhere. I'll post stuff and I'll read my notifications, but absolutely, just like Nat, she should denounce stuff. Nikki, oh yes, she is, and Lil Red made her even madder. What's that? Let me scroll up. I just got a letter. I just got a letter. I've got to go to my post office. I hope there's some letters in there. I don't know what. KJ is mad that Sherelle interviewed Emily. And I bet it really pissed her off that Little Red was in the room. Let's listen.
It's been horrible. And just the emails I've received are so terrible. And like, none of you would deserve this. I would never want anyone to go through this. I would never want to put anyone through this. And
then
I would never want anyone to read the things that have been written to me. And
well, we've all had to read. We've all read some of the things that have been written to Natalie, right? We have. Or some of the things that her bulldogs wrote to us. I've been attacked. A lot of this community has been attacked by her people. And what was her response? I can't control what they say. Hey, Kelly Evans, welcome. Gidget, my girl. Melanie, welcome. If y'all are new here, welcome. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you could subscribe, if you're not, if you are, make sure, because YouTube's been a little wonkety lately, and unsubbing people and letting people block when like it just shouldn't work, you know. And it ain't the people's fault. If you want to block someone, block whoever you want. I am all for blocking anyone that might make you feel bad, mess with your feelings or mental health, whatever. Block it so you ain't gotta see it. But YouTube should make sure it doesn't ever block a moderator or a channel owner from seeing who's in their channel talking. You get me? You feel me? You feel me? Channel one, my inner uni rock here. Let's listen.
Just hope that you guys remember that when you are watching people on a channel, that we are human, and that you may not like us, and your emotions might get so high and heightened, but
She's
we are
thinking
still
about her
humans,
flag,
and we still read these words, and it's really hard to hear things like you should die, you know, over and over and over again. Or you should just go kill yourself. Or, you know, it gets overwhelming. And it's like, for what? What did I do? I didn't do anything, you know? So thank you, Bree. Thank you, Steph. Oh, yeah, the membership.
Oh,
Jesse,
yes,
can you drop the membership
thank you.
link?
Thank you for that money. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you. Hey, Jessica.
Gulp. And as soon as she starts crying, y'all, as soon as she started crying, look, $50, $20, $9, $9.99. I just can't. She posted something on her IG about Jessie. I just want to let you know. Shake my head. She does this sad fishing, and now she's over there fighting, and that is typical, I guess, for her. Is Real still in here? Is he just lurking now and sitting back and reading? Because I would like to, for him to give his, seriously, I'm not being a smartass. I would like him to make a comment about his point of view on what she's doing in this video. Palettes, welcome. She's super pissed that Sherelle had you and Emily on her channel. She hates Emily. She does hate Emily. I think she hates me worse. Well, maybe not, because Emily has the deets way before me and understands them better than I would ever understand anything law. But I'm right up there with probably her. I think I'm top 10. And I'm over here feeling bad for her a while ago. Seriously, I was, y'all. That's why I could not come here right now. Because I was like, damn it, Lori got again. Like, I'm just dumb. Is it just me, or does her refusal to call off the trolls that are attacking Lori? I already read that one. Sorry, squirrel. I'm trying to catch up on chat, because I try to kind of back, you know, if you back it up, it'll quit rolling. And I try to do that before I hit play, so I want to keep up with what you're saying, but sometimes, because there's 182 people in here right now, woo, go hit the like button. Issues received, pouts and bugs. I lost what I was saying right mid-sentence, because I stopped. Sorry. What in the ever-loving? What about now? Exactly, Cece. Hey, Julie Virgo. How are you? At Real News, maybe. What is that? Oh, there. Do you think Katie Joy is not denouncing because her lawyers are telling her not to? No, because, honest with you, Real, I think that maybe are telling her not to do anything, but she's not listening, because I also think that they're telling her to shut your mouth about this case, but she keeps talking about the case. So if she can talk about how she's getting lied on, and Tati did this, she talks about Tati still. Why can't she just say, don't even say the girl's name. I tell you what, just say, this is not okay, what's going on. Don't attack people. She won't do it unless it's about, it's not okay for anybody to get attacked. And she's saying it like it's her. And Tree, hold up. Wait, where do I go? Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta figure out how to do this better. But, damn it all. Damn it. I'm trying to wait to see if that'll pop up there. Oh, it's there. I just have to ding-a-ding-a-ding. The sound's off on it. Excuse me. Trish H 499 through Super Chat. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. And back to what I was saying, because I've, scrolled out again. No, yeah, I think her lawyer, she's not listening to her lawyers. That's what I think. Real, I'm going to ask you a question. Be real honest. Because everybody's welcome here, even if they're friends of Katie's. Have you talked to her, like, recently? Like, did she tell, like, are y'all buddies? Because I just want to clear that up, because, people are talking. People will say that even when it's not true. People have accused my friends of being, double agents and stuff. So, I honestly think, Melanie, welcome. I honestly think she's enjoying it. She has to know that once the hackers are caught, she will become yesterday's news. And she'll be able to play victim. Because I will tell y'all, I do not believe that this is her doing all of this stuff. Whether or not she knows who did it, or she somehow has whined to someone that knew how to get this stuff done, I don't know. But I don't think it's her. I still don't think she's that stupid to go with her computer and do this illegal stuff. But let's listen.
It's fine, Janet. The mob phenomenon is just very scary. Having been on the other end,
and I apologize. I dinged it, but I didn't read it. I don't think. She was blasting people on Twitter simply for their political beliefs around election time. She probably still is. She's just nasty. She also was an avid. I will not talk about politics on my channel until it got really heavy on her, and there wasn't a whole lot going on in the Duggar world, which is ironic. Duggars are, and most of their watchers, their core audience, are probably Republicans. You know what I'm saying? And that's facts. I mean, that's just the truth. I'm going to read a couple chats before I hit play again. And now, Lizzie, Pugs and Pizza, she put herself in this position all on her own. I want some pizza. Right about that. Let me scroll way down. Julie Virgo's with that makes me smile. I love her little voice. I love it. And my peeps are the funniest, most supportive. You're right, Strawberry. This is a real good chat. Like, these people are great. I think they have told her to shut up, but she thinks she is smarter than them. I agree, Kathy. I think she thinks she's smarter than everybody. And Julie, Real's being real respectful and nice here, and we did a reset, and we're going to try that. And me and him are going to have a discussion, like in the emails or something, at some point in the future, since he's been so nice since he was timed out earlier. So I just want to tell you that since you just come in. I didn't want anything to pop off up in the chat. I wonder how much was donated in Super Chats. I didn't count that because I would have gotten mad, probably. Knowing, the end. You've got a lot of people that love and support you, Little Ray. Melanie, I do, and you know what? I'm lucky. I'm very lucky YouTuber. And I've got a lot of people that don't like me, and that is absolutely, they're 100% right. But the ones who support me and have been here and stood by me when hell, they probably had a right to walk away and leave because I've done some stuff. I appreciate and love them, and I love these people. I understand when I'm blessed about stuff. I'm surprised LB is not in the documents. I agree also, and they are never ending, so who knows what will happen. Michelle, welcome. She was the first YouTuber I followed. She's the first one I ever saw, actually, that was like a YouTuber. A couple weeks in, I was amazed at the things she was saying. I thought that the rules with defamation in the U.S. must be slacker than Australia. I don't know about that last part, but she was the YouTube channel that made me realize that you could go to YouTube for content like this, and I really thought it was like music, home videos, and like how to change out the AC on your Mustang. I say that because that's how I did it. But I never hit that sub button because, like, she didn't. Well, I did, but I didn't know what that meant back then. But I never liked her. I watched her a couple days in a row because of that. And this isn't when I subbed. I subbed when I started wanting to make clips for Twitter because of the absolute nonsense coming out of her mouth. But I didn't realize that was like a view or money for her. Let's listen.
Culture. I want to just say, like, this is the worst experience that anyone can go through. And while sometimes I think it's justified and there's actions that truly do warrant the troll-like behavior. And
what? There's actions that truly warrant what I'm going through right now? Like, she's just said, oh, look, there's Joe in her chat. Wow, I hope they find these people who's sending them. It's not okay. Seems fought worse. She would say that. Yes. Okay. And Look, did you see what I just did? I just censored my thoughts from coming out of my mouth. That filter, I went and got me one. Did y'all see that? I'm learning new tricks, y'all. TJ said KJ is always going to stay a perpetual victim in her own eyes. Julie says also the fact she's crying about her channel is bad. The fact she strikes channels, potentially ruining people's way of making a living like yours. Exactly, Julie. Thank you for saying that. And she actually talks here about, please don't ruin my only way to support my family. And I did this tonight because I was kind of feeling bad for her. And there goes Lil Red again, being too trusting. I knew that it was going to flip, really, y'all, but that's just how my heart, I just couldn't help it at the very beginning. I believed, I didn't feel sorry for she don't deserve this. I have never said she don't deserve, or that I wanted her channel shut down. Never said that. Go find that clip. If I said it is, all I've ever said is change. But at this point, she's done some terrible, horrible stuff that a lot of YouTubers have been shut down for way sooner. Let's listen.
And the canceling, there are just other times that the mob gets so vicious and it just gets so overwhelming. And it's so easy. A lie spreads so much faster than the truth, and a truth can take forever to come out. But it's the lie that goes further, And so you always just have to remember that.
She's looking up for them
tears. I'm not a patient person all the time, so when I hear,
I read that comment, Melanie, where are those tears at, KJ? And when I looked at her, she was looking up and to her left. She was looking for him. She's trying. Let's listen.
The lies, I'm I just want to scream and I want to yell and I can't respond. And I just want to show people why I feel the way that I do, and I can't. And I want to show everyone everything, but I can't. And, I would have thought by now that some of these creators that are doing this to me would have realized that they too could be on the other end of this at any time. And it's some of them are just taking joy.
She's been trying to make us see that since I was 6 days old here. She's been trying to make me see that I could be canceled by striking a video when I have 15 subscribers. Hey, Apple Charlotte. Did you know that reel that she struck a video of mine that was called Katie Joy Schools Me on, what was it, y'all, fair use? And it was a 15-minute clip of her explaining what fair use was and how it was unfair that I think Angelica had struck her and explained the rules. And I added fair use. I added commentary every 30 to 49 seconds, and she struck it to get my private information. And I had to pay a lawyer to keep her from getting that. She probably has it anyway. Since she's got my felony record where I'm a 30-time felon, and somehow I'm not in prison. Let's listen. I went squirrel again, y'all. You'll learn that about me. It happens.
It's funny because a lot of these same creators will say trauma isn't tea, but they are getting off on my trauma. They are making videos on my trauma and then coming onto my channel and saying, you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that because that's traumatic, but yet they have no problem traumatizing me. And I don't care if people say anything about me. I honestly don't, but it's
we're coming onto her channel. Julie, you bad girl. You can't get past the front door, but you tried. Emily stated at some stage that the court is more likely to deplatform her than YouTube. I agree. Then how would she pay her bills? Her resume reads like she would have no problem getting a job if you believe that she was a pharmaceutical sales rep, one of those gorgeous people that are always so nice and smiling, and just their job is to be nice. Hey, Debbie McConnell, welcome. Bailey, good to see you. I swear she tries to do these pity streams. Yes, I agree. Aunt Lizzie, I'm sure she hopes to find a real, very structured job because that sweet child does seem to enjoy being around. That sweet boy, that's right. And you could hear his little self in this video playing and yelling and having a good old time. Jen McCowan down here fixing to comment in her live chat got timed out, y'all, and she still pays every month. She gets timed out in here in just it might have already happened, but I just see her name. She says, this is the Jen that always calls her out, but she must be like one of the higher up levels of members because she never gets booted. As I was trying to say before I was timed out, if you aren't wanting suggestions and just venting, I understand. Just trying to help. I think it's funny. Like, she'd have blocked me. I can't even get started reading her chat because it's ridiculous. Okay, let's listen.
I just want to wave a white flag and ask people to please be kinder. Please remember that I'm a human. Please stop associating blame to everything I do. Please remember that nothing you are hearing right now is fact or proven.
Nothing is fact. Y'all, please remember to be kinder to her. Screw Caroline or Nat. Be kinder to her instead of be kind to everyone. Keep your thoughts on everyone that's being involved in this case right now. And I'm not talking about me and Terrell, like our names were just in papers. I'm talking about people who are involved in this case and getting hacked and threatened. She didn't say any of that. Let's listen.
Thank you, Kiki, for becoming a member. Thank you, Rebecca, for the super sticker. You know, it's funny because Joe was someone that really made a lot of nasty videos about me for a very long time. And after like a year of doing it, she said to me,
"Y'all listen real good here.
I was wrong about you. You're not even like that. You're not even this person that I made you out to be. Like, you're not like that at all." And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like, when people get to know me, I'm actually really, I'm not, thank you, Connie. Thank you, Kristen. They don't understand. They can be on the other end of this at any time. As my aunt says, don't spit up in the air. Yeah, like, Joe says I bullied you. Simple.
Okay. You know what I find ironic, y'all? That she starts liking Joe right after Joe again shows everyone that she is mean. And she's a lot like, they're a lot alike in my opinion. A lot of people say Joe's worse than Katie, believe it or not. She just doesn't have the subs. She doesn't have, because ick. Make sure everyone chat. Oh, thank you, Lisa Sims. I saw something. How do I say it? I'm going to do what I was told to do last time there was an argument. Please don't on my platform argue about other people, because that got me in trouble before. Let's not do that. And Ren, you had started over and were doing great. Julie can't control anything that happens anywhere else. And Miss Charlotte's a sweet lady. I don't know what happened with y'all. Well, I kind of do, but I started, fresh with you earlier, and that's in the DMs, y'all. Or, let's listen to Katie make an ass of herself, y'all.
Yeah, like, Joe has admitted and acknowledged that, like, she had no place and no business to do it, and she had no reason to, and she just did it because she got stuck in the mob, and it's like,
nope,
do I trust Joe? No, but she has shown me.
That's not exactly why, if you know the history. Like, Joe switched up when her people that she was going to try to latch onto saw who she was and said, "No, ma'am, go away," Wait, hold on. Why did chat jump on me? Joe ride for KJ. I lost it. Joe for KJ subscribers. I can't, just the fact that she will speak to Joe now. It only took Joe how many months of singing her praises and taking up for her every day, and she still wouldn't even say that woman's name. And now she will. How come Joe is still making these types of videos on her? She's not going after Katie anymore. Now she says, she will say, well, I can't say what she does say because I have made a very conscious decision that I cannot listen to her stuff unless it's about me, and I have to listen to a clip someone sends me. But KJ, you could have avoided all this. Weird, right? I just saw somebody. Okay. Didn't take long to start going after specific creators on Twitter. First up, Sherelle. Yep. I wish I'd. Dang it. I need to talk to Sherelle now. I love Sherelle. She, she has, but not like Katie talks about other people. It's like she's been down there through that, and her lawyers told her to be quiet, and she actually didn't talk. She actually was quiet. Let's listen.
A lot over the last, several months that she has stuck to her word of not dragging me and, trying to come to me when there's issues. And that's the other thing that frustrates me is like,
here we go.
On YouTube, we're supposed to be a community.
With
and if
bullshit.
we have problems with each other, we're supposed to go to one another and we're supposed to be able to work things out. And it's scary because I'm in a position now, if I want to even ask.
Oh, it says I'm not receiving enough video. I don't know how to change. I don't know how to mess with my bit rate. I hope that changes and y'all ain't lagging. It doesn't look like it, but maybe it will repair itself.
The creator, I did see a video that wasn't accurate. I would be too scared now to even talk to them about it because I would be afraid that if I said something to them, they would use that in a video. I'm afraid to speak to my subscribers because I feel like I'm constantly being set up. People are trying to frame me for crimes. It's scary, it's really scary.
They might blame her for crimes.
And there's nothing more terrifying than when you literally have people literally trying to frame you for crimes and you are knowing that you didn't do it. And it's like, no one believes you and people think that you are this evil, vindictive person. And it's like, I had no part of this. This is not my doing.
And what she really doesn't get, y'all, she doesn't get it. Everyone I know thought she was this vindictive person way before this trial happened. That's why everybody's watching the lawyers talk about it. So this is not all. No, she just.
And I wish that I could just these creators that are getting so many clicks and views off of this would just realize that I'm a human being and that at some point this just constant stabbing at me.
Ritter or whoever you really are, just out of curiosity, you're interested in taking this down, this YouTube commentator. I have no interest in taking her down, nor anyone else. She's doing that by herself. But if you're asking me what my issue with her is, and by the way, I haven't done a whole ass video on her in a while. It's not an everyday. It's not like it used to be, because I'm about bored of her. Look into it a little bit. She's accused me of multiple things, came at me multiple times with her and her BFF on another channel, and she has victimized a lot of this community.
It needs to either stop or if you truly cared, maybe you would want to get to know me, that I'm not a horrible person. I'm not. Have there been times that I've been confrontational and on edge? Yeah, it's been a hard 4 months. Imagine having 9 million eyes on you and feeling like everyone hates you.
And now she just said that it's been a hard 4 months. What about before then? Melanie said because it's taking all the attention off the defamation case, all of this hacking that's going on right now, and it gives her something to talk about and have people come to her channel. And that's explaining why she would, I understand. KJ says this poop manipulates her subscribers with lies, and as soon as this is over, jumps to Instagram and Twitter and starts dragging Miss Sherelle. Hypocrite. I agree. And these people still drinking her Kool-Aid. Yes, Ya'll. Thank you for yanking the words right out of my mouth. It's like Keemstar. He took it back and he used his hands like in a video. Literally, I take it back. Let's listen.
And then if you even try to approach someone to set the record straight, they just flip it on you and they turn what you said into something negative and they make 7 videos on it. It makes me not want to talk to anyone because nobody cares. No one's this entire time has cared to see my side. No one has cared to see the person that I am. No one has cared all they've cared about is making me evil. And I know I'm not an evil person. And it's hard to watch my channel just fall apart. It's been like the biggest thing. The most important thing to me, it's like watching people no longer watch and click on my videos when I'm working so hard.
I'm sorry I didn't read it. Ding a ding a ding. Thank you, Karen Nash Collins, donated $13.99 Canadian through Super Chat. I left this chat to sleep, but checked Twitter. Big mistake, because I'm wide awake again. I felt bad for her when she cried and asked people to back off, but now she's attacking Squirrel again on Twitter. And also, Karen Nash on IG, I hear. Yep. You see, people. And then every time I do a video, someone comes into my stream and says, I'm sorry, but can I ask you why you talk about her? That's why we're all here. Right, Apple? Nah, LRC, love you. I need to find my place in chat. Hey, Jessica Cat. There's a reason she has no friends. Thank you, police wife, for, I wish I knew how to change the audio bit rate, because especially during the stream, I'm scared I'll jack my stuff up. She must have just seen Sherelle's interview with Emily, and she saw that when it happened, honey. She was in that stream. I could almost bet money. And if the person who had told me that they recorded that live and could send it to me, please, can I get it? Because here's why. If I go even sign into a different account, if I go to watch the replay, it's not going to show me the comments that were deleted. I need to see the original. And Trisha H499, she was blasting people on Twitter simply for their political beliefs. I read that one right. Have I missed one? Oh, Tina, why can't I scroll here? There's another one I can't read. Maybe if I missed Tina's, I can't see it. Maybe it'll show up in just here a second. Oh, look at that pause. How do I do that? I won't even try. I swear I won't. That's not what I need. Right there. Oops. Okay, here we go. Are we still here? Let's listen.
It's like watching like your dreams fall apart, knowing that the money that you're now spending on legal fees was supposed to be for your child. It's like,
Y'all, she just bought a $10,000. What did Real do? I didn't see it. She just bought a $10,000 fake diamond. Julie says real. She does appreciate that maybe she doesn't know how to unblock you, but fair enough. Wait, is it me? Is it Charlotte? Why? Everybody's got DMs, y'all. Oh, there it is. Let me see. Little Red, Julie asked, were we good? And I told her no because her and Charlotte tricked me into unblocking this lady. I saw what was said. I just said, could we please not talk about it here? Because, like, I don't know if you saw, but, like, last week there was an issue where somebody was venting on my stream, and I let them, and I should have apparently cut it off because I was confused, and I don't handle stuff right sometimes. But so then I made new rules because I, as I'm growing, I'm trying to learn, and the rules change. That's not about this. So, yeah, just don't argue or whatever here about it. I love Julie to death. I do wish she'd do a little red accent though. That would make me laugh. I would like that. She did great. She did great, Emily, and everyone else. I would like one. I just messing with you, Julie. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if you did a little red accent. And I will say, I do not agree with attacking Charlotte ever, anywhere. Be nice to Miss Charlotte. And how do I keep getting so far behind in the chat? Sherelle is so sweet. I don't know why Katie is hating on her. What did she say? Like, I can't. What is she saying? Has she actually said something about a video being done? You were brought from before that. Also, Julie has no control over who's blocked on anyone's channel except her own. Honestly, that's just truth. Just like I can't be in a collab and delete comments if it's not my channel. It's just not how that works. That's not how any of it works. I've seen what happens when people try to talk it out to her. Yeah, me too. I got a letter from her threatening me with her YouTube manager. Let's listen.
So overwhelming.
Can y'all? Yeah.
And I feel like no one wants to speak up for me because they're so afraid of the mob.
Oh my gosh.
They're so afraid that if they do want to say something about me and they do support me, they're so afraid of these nasty trolls that have been trying to frame me for crimes. They're so, like, I'm looking at a screenshot yesterday of a guy literally admitting that he's trying to plant evidence to get me arrested. I mean, can you imagine seeing something and then knowing that they're...
I'm sorry, can you imagine, like, do y'all remember when Leslie got arrested and she was gloating all over YouTube saying that Leslie needed to go to rehab? And it ended up being a bunch of bullshit. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember? Do you remember? Let's see. Who else has she? Do y'all remember when she accused Steve of crimes? Who else did she accuse of crimes? Oh, I know, me. And AR-15. Why won't it let me scroll enough? I need a stream lab supervisor, someone that is better at than I am, that can tell me, oh, I can see it from here, but I don't like the way the chat works here. AR-15 for $4.99, just an observation. Holly Grace hasn't been around in the last 2 weeks. I have heard that before, believe it or not. Thank you so much for your $4.99, AR. Lola, for $4.99, she is mean, self-centered. She is all about herself. It's been done to her, or worse, or she has done it better. She's done it better. Tina has super chat $4.99. If you have any education and read the statements to the court, you know how to read what's really being said. I wished y'all, y'all are all so smart. Let's listen.
They're actively doing it. And then creators making videos on it and acting like it's true.
Really? Wait. Oh, no.
It's sad watching my Twitter just
I missed a great opportunity right there to pause. And I'm just, for shits and giggles, I'm going to try to get it back.
Pull up, like, ooh.
Oh, damn, it didn't work. That right there. Oh, it did. I almost got it. Not perfect. Nene, you sent the other sleeper chat to my DMs. Thank you, Nene. Oh, here comes Cash, baby doll. He was going to want to go out. I remember. Hold on. Come here, Mama. He wants to cheese it because I bet he wants to cheese it. I've got a box of them beside me. Come here. You want to cheese it? Terry Max is up in here. Damn, am I even on the right chat? Like, why am I not seeing all these in my studio? I wish there was a way to mix it. Yeah, and some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about because I know. I'm gonna hit play and stop talking.
It's sad watching my Twitter just shrivel up. Like, no one even engages with me on Twitter anymore because they just think I'm this joke. And it's not even a real thing. Like, it's not a joke. I'm not a joke. I have worked so hard to create this audience, and I have worked so hard to build relationships with my subscribers, and I have put my heart and soul into this for you guys. And all I've ever wanted to do with the content I make is to make you happy. And I just wanted to add commentary and add flair. And people say that this is like my karma, but I didn't do anything.
But I didn't do anything that warrants this. But I didn't do anything. I'm sorry, but I never said I'm sorry, but I didn't do it. Oh my God. KJ tried to take you down, Lil Red, and was bad. And Sherelle and Leslie and Steve, and she tried to get Steve in legal trouble. She's threatened me. She told me to check my DMs for the paper from her lawyer. She can kiss my DMs. You know what I'm saying? Joe is just salty because her husband. I don't know. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. I'm glad that she personally has left some of the nicer than me YouTubers alone. So if I had to take it and her jokes, and I had to take her crap and the crap that she had she sicked her simp on me, y'all. And everything they like, okay, Whiskey Cheetos, that was their first big, well, let's make her be embarrassed. That noise is me feeding my doggy some Cheez-Its. That Whiskey Cheetos was supposed to make me go hide in a hole, okay? I've got this second channel, y'all. Go subscribe. It's called Whiskey Cheetos. And the second one was The Drunk Squirrel. Have y'all heard that song? Do we need to take a break? Because I've got a song I can play. It's called Lil Red Drunk Squirrel. Let's listen. Cash,
warrants this.
I didn't know.
I haven't done anything differently than any of these other commentators that are talking about me at all. If you want to look at the facts of everything, that's the truth. I haven't done anything differently than any.
Except she did it first, and they're doing it to her because of what she's done to people who. Tati's daddy is not a public figure, is he? Is he an actor I didn't know about? She accused him of murder, of murdering his mother. And come on.
Any of the commentators that are currently talking about me. And that's the scary thing for all commentary channels. Like, you shouldn't want this to happen because it's going to set a really shitty precedent. I want you to talk about me. I just want you to be a little bit kinder. I want you to stop the hate mob. I want you guys to realize that all of these videos have created such a tidal wave of hate that it's hard to get up some days. It's hard for me to even move. And I just thought, like, the gaslighting that I've been under has been horrific. I say one thing and they gaslight me and say, well, you are a terrible person, so you deserve this. Or,
Oh my God. That girl just said gaslighting you have endured as hell. My ex treated me like that. A mob of people doing it. That's so much that must be so much worse or whatever. She said write a book about how cancel culture affected your life. You write like an angel. I'm sorry, this lady has written a book's worth of cancel culture on other people that she didn't like because they were they had some kind of religion, or she didn't agree with their religion, or the way they talk, or the way they dress, or the way they had a million more subs than her. She is in such denial. Her false narratives, hey Cindy, has taken over what is left of her mind. There are 201 people just in here, y'all. That is it's not new, but that's a second record. It's been a while since we've had this many people in here, and welcome all. Thank you for coming. I am aware, very aware of my people, and I love you. Thank y'all. Let's listen.
I show reasons for why what is being said isn't true, and then I'm supposed to shut up, or then they flip they move the goalposts. So you weren't mad about that.
Y'all see that her chat is lit up, right? Y'all see that? Those tears are working for her there. We're here. We're here. We care. The truth will come out in the end. And that's what we're all over here waiting for. Look at your Twitter DM. I sent you a screenshot. I will. I can't right this second, but I will. I'm back. Thanks. Hey, Colleen. What's up? She's the queen of Cancel Town. She's the sheriff, and she just rode into town. Hey, Lisa Sims. Yes, new listeners, please hit the sub. We just hit a big deal here this week. I hit 2,000 subs, and that was amazing. We just hit 200 in the live chat for the first time since November, so that's good. You're amazing. She didn't accuse, stated as fact. Yes, craft, which that's why I hurried and put it on Reddit. How are you? Oh, any better? We're not better than anyone. I was screaming, hey, yay, thank you, Christine. I was screaming like no dummies, no give the money, or animals, well, actually, I won't say that. I'll say I'm not better than anyone, but my subscribers and members and mods are amazeballs, and they didn't deserve to be treated like crap when they were members paying this woman money. They didn't deserve to be ignored, shooed away, made fun of, treated like shat. So they're better in that sense. Gotcha, Sandy Sunday. Let's listen.
We were mad about you about this. It's like this never-ending game. I cannot speak for everyone, but honestly say that I don't hate you. I'm Switzerland, and all this kindness still matters. So take a deep breath, get yourself some Starbucks and whatever, and keep your chin up. Thank you, Angelo. I just really need you guys to please be kinder, Angelo, and really just give me a chance to show to you people that I'm not this horrible person. Because right now, everyone thinks I'm terrible, and nobody has had the chance to see me.
Okay, so she says this for all of you. I'm not an idiot, y'all. I'm happy there's 200 people here. However, I am aware that some of them don't love my channel. Let me let my baby out, and I'll be right back. And just for Sandy Sunday, because I know it's your favorite ever, I love y'all, man. Thank you so much for being here. I've got to... Oh, hell.
Thank you, Angelo. It bothers me a lot when people say, how does it feel now it's happening to you? Eventually it will happen to them too. So we can ask them how it will feel. Accountability, not cruelty. And I have apologized for so many of my mistakes. And I have said, I'm sorry. And I have made so many changes that I feel like have been so positive. And it's always the next thing that I've done wrong. I've been following you for quite some time. I believe you and stand with you. I've seen the horrible things people say, and you don't deserve it. You're an amazing mom and woman, and I adore you, and I hate that you're in this bad place. Did I speak to you on Instagram Live, Ashley? Was that
Okay,
you?
I was going to play that song just for Sandy Sunday because she requested it, but I've got to let Cash out before he pees on my floor. I'll be right back. Y'all can hum the squirrel song if you want to hear it. I'll be right back. Cash, come on. Y'all, Cash just put a hell no, man. He straightened that nose out and he said, "No, Mama, I'll hold it," because it is cold and rainy. So let's listen. Oh, here's the Ashley. Ashley just sent this woman $50 and said, "Hi, Katie. I've been following you for quite some time. I believe you and stand with you. I've seen the horrible things people say, and you don't deserve this. You are an amazing mom and woman. I adore you, and I hate that you are in this bad place." Let's listen.
Because I can't remember, but thank you. Thank you for that message. We are here. We care. The truth will come out in the end. Thank you, Candace. I just, like CPS has been at my house. We've had the police at my house twice. We've had to, we've installed cameras. I'm paying for attorneys. I have.
Terry, that's, if you have, some people don't know and really ask, this little toggle right here on the YouTube, if you hit it, you can change the speed. I can make her talk really fast. When I'm listening to my own videos, because I sound drunk when I'm talking because I'm, Southern, I like listening to myself in 2 times speed. Well, sometimes 1.5, but it's funny. Listen to this.
It's scary. And what I'm going through right now could happen to anyone. And as easily as it's so easy to go on this hate mob, it's like at some point. That
helps get through her videos faster. Now, Cash wouldn't go out. Now he's going to start again. But I'm not playing his little games tonight. Cash, you can wait. You have to, be stern. Oh, no, he's got to go out. I'll be right back.
You just have to ask people, you are really hurting my mental health. Could you please stop? I don't want to continue. I want to just do my job. I don't want to fight with people. I don't want to argue. But as much as you're entitled to an opinion, so am I. I feel like my voice has been stolen from me. I feel like people are trying to tell me to be silent. The same people that are telling me to be silent are the same ones that are demanding that there be free speech. The same ones that don't want to do deplatforming are actively working to...
So see, I got my exercise. I ran. And he actually went out that time because he knows he ain't playing me twice in a row. I'm such a sucker, that dog. Okay, oh, we saw you. Sybil, hi. Where'd your comment go? Apple quitter. Melanie, exactly. It's wash, rinse, repeat. And KJ, her words have no substance at this point. I'm still, hey, Nene. I'm still mad. She jumped off of here and did this. Go to bed, Katie, or watch the news with your hub. Why would she go immediately to social media and start attacking people after she begs people to give her a break? She spends $300 on a damn eyeshadow, $10,000 on a fake diamond. How much on bad injections that made her gave her infection? CPS from a long case or this case? No, the CPS is because she was on a live stream in her chair one night, and Todd comes storming down the down. I think he was coming from upstairs. And she said, "Is he asleep? Is he asleep?" And he said something about, I don't remember his exact words. He said, "I've been in that room for 10 hours. Locked in that room for 10 hours or something." Supposedly someone called CPS on her because Todd hit her kid, she says. And I'm sure someone probably called, I believe someone called CPS on her. Sure. Why not? because people were concerned that what made it weird, she could have easily explained whatever happened, because I don't think her kid's being abused at all. As far as what was said, what she says was said, I don't think that kid's been punched in the face. She just acted so weird about it. She put her phone in her chest, into her shirt, and shushes, whatever. She just acted weird. So, hey, Bama, Huntress, Shellbelly. I don't believe a word of this was you. I don't either, except when she started crying about her channel. that very beginning, when you're trying to damage y'all. That part I felt was, those were, like, she's really scared about that part. Who's Saudi? Bama. I don't, where's my chat? Who is this e-reader? Somebody that was asking me my reasons for being here. Gramsy Life. I don't know what you're laughing at. Fake. I just saw that word. Fake. Ooh, Cindy D. MJ, beer in hand. One lady apologized for getting angry with her during a live, and we need to remember she's human. I responded and said, what about all the pile of that's put on other creators? Let me let Cash in, and we're gonna hit play. Oh my God, not KJ calling Red a doctor again. What? Wait, what? Where? Did I miss something? Did she just say something about being doxxed in this video when I was running to let Cash out? You know, because I run to let Cash out so I can let bad stuff happen. I've heard that one too said about me. It's ridiculous. I put it on my dog. I do worry about her mental health, and I hope she is not using alcohol to cope. I do worry about her mental health because she's got a child that needs her around. He needs her around. Now, I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody, like ever, like that. I think she needs to take a break or do upload, like change it up a little bit so the stress is dipped, so you got a different kind of stress. You know what I mean? Yes, she acted weird, and it definitely wasn't the dog in the room for 10 hours. If that, well, I can't say if your dog's that needy, because my dog runs this house pretty much. KJ is really posting on Instagram and Twitter. I heard. I can't even say I'm shocked. I almost did, but I won't. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I know y'all ain't lying, but it don't really shock me a whole lot. Maybe she's on Twitter calling you a doxer. Of course she is. She's posting about you on Twitter. Oh, did she really just see that video? I could have sworn I said, hey, see somebody say hey to her in there. She just found out about Squirrel. Is that what we're thinking? Or she held it all in for 2 days until she couldn't take it anymore. That's the more likely, in my opinion. I'm going to let him in because it's raining. Let's listen.
The platform me. The same people that have accused me of things have done far worse. So if we're really about not deplatforming people, then maybe we need to stop trying to destroy one another. I've never understood this idea of not just staying in your lane. Like, I can have an opinion on somebody's coverage of something. It's my opinion. But the way that some of these people put the information out about me, it is so vile, and it is so cruel, and it is so wrong. It's like bullying, and it's like Truth by Allie. How many more videos are you going to make about me? I mean, do you find joy in making me into a target? I know that you have been on the receiving end of this, Allie. You know what this feels like.
Okay, what I miss. Who is she going at? Who's Allie? I just heard her say. Sorry, y'all. Okay, she's posting about me on Twitter. Can somebody screenshot that, please? I ain't trying to be a uni rock, but I can't multitask, and my phone's dead. If KJ's crying and wants all the sympathy, then goes to Twitter and spouting off. Oh, I get it. She knows I'm doing a live right now. Right? We know. She mad. She big mad. I didn't like the stuff she's done to me either. And I totally would have talked to her. I sent her an email. It was not being in the email. I told her the things I felt she had done to me, and I didn't just feel it. My wallet felt it when I paid that lawyer. I felt it, and I have screenshots of it. Hey, Witchy Poo. Witches by me. How do you have? No, I don't read that one. No offense, Cindy, but I'm already, I can't do nothing right. So, is there a particular reason why her husband can't go out? And yes, because she found out what it was like to have him there, responsible for everything, in my opinion. And she was like, yeah, we'll just do it like this. Plus, he's probably got a big chunk of money from if he'd been in that company for those many years. And who knows? Pippi, Little Red, you must also be known as Krusty Cheetos. Oh my God, how rude. Yes, she's going to know. I love it. Send me more subs, Katie. She thinks I swear to y'all, I started this channel. Yes, I was being snarky. I'll use her word. And because I didn't like her, and she was calling me out before I even had a channel. Don't get it wrong. I thank Katie because she sent a lot of subs this way. She continues to send subs this way. If she could, in all honesty, take a break for 2 days and just soak in some extra time with her son and husband, maybe it could refocus and help her to a better place, but she won't. You don't think she will. Sarah Hill, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Terry Max. True Sleuth, hi, if you're here. I didn't see your name yet, but welcome. MJ, hi. She took a 2-day break twice that I remember, and it really won't break because she was at least once somewhere on social media. I don't remember exactly, but she did that. I think both times were after the police had been at her house. It didn't focus anything. Every Sunday night we get fishing. Okay, last weekend what happened? The hacking, but no outrage at that time. I would have screamed the rooftops. Okay, I'm gonna hit play and then read the chat that I missed.
And it is so cruel, and it is so wrong. It's like bullying, and it's like Truth by Allie. How many more videos are you gonna make about me? I mean, do you find joy in making me into a target? I know that you have been on the receiving end of this, Allie. You know what this feels like. I'm just begging you, Allie. Could you please just stop? Please.
Okay, I have a question. Was Allie in her... Isn't Allie Truth Sleuth, right? I watched those videos. Is that who she's talking about? The same Allie? Yes. So, why is she being nice to her? Like, please stop. She's awesome, by the way. You can log in as a guest, Diane. How is she asking one to stop? What? I'm confused. Like, what's her relationship is what I'm trying to say. Does she have a past with Allie that she knows? Like, was Allie a sub? I should know this, but I don't think I've ever heard. I don't remember because I'm sure she said in one of her videos. Plays in rain. She actually believes she has done nothing wrong. She does believe she's done nothing wrong. Allie posted a great tweet of her response. I can't believe she's over there attacking people right now. Yes, I can. Are you kidding me?
Could you find someone else to pick on? Could you find someone else to turn into a meme? You have been on the other side of this, Allie. You know how shitty this feels, and I would hope that you see this and hear this. Because
when was Allie on the other side of this? I don't understand. What do I not know? She wants her to stop making videos about the court case. All she's doing is going over documents, but she doesn't want the truth out there, so she's trying to. I love her videos. It's just her voice and the tone and the different names. Like, she holds your attention, and I have an attention span of a squirrel. So, y'all know that. Thank you for that name, too, Katie. So, when was... Is she talking about... Who is she talking about with Allie? Is it... Allie admitted her wrongdoing. Is it True Sleuth? T-Ba Alley, is all three of them the same? Isn't it against Instagram policy to have and use a second account when one has stopped? Is she live on IG? Stopped from doing lives. She was stopped from doing lives, but she could still post. Did she make... Oh, she made a second account. I knew that. I'm not sure about Twitter rules or Instagram rules. I don't think they have as many. She doesn't realize all this is going to cost her more money. She might as well be selling dollar bills on fire. Well, you know, West Virginia Wolf, she makes more than Emily does on YouTube. Even though Emily had damn near 8,000 people in her stream the other night. Violet, I don't know who Allie is. Allie, there's a T-Ba Alley and there's a Truth Salutes. I'm not sure. It's one of those. I think they might all be the same. I know, but right now I'm just drawing a blank because I'm trying to read. Just check, and she is on IG talking about this. About this stream, really? Or about this subject that she's talking about in this video? Hey, Katie. No one please leave here and go harass, stalk, or maim, whatever. Anyone. Don't be ugly. 2, because of this stream. These are all my opinions. What else? Allegedly and in my opinion. I agree. I like her channel too. I know you gotta love her. She calls her Doxy Joy. That was my favorite. That one should have picked up. Like, that one should have stuck. I just asked KJ why she never apologized to Leslie for humiliating her after she proved she did not use fundraiser money to pay for her truck. Because she doesn't apologize. Ever. Were you promptly deleted and blocked? Oh, is she taking callers? Is she taking, like, lives? I'll have Lil Red in one ear and her IG in the other. If she starts talking to people, I'll hop in I'll put a pair of socks on and I'll be there and try. I won't. I'm staying. Yeah, I don't want anyone to ever go watch her because I say she's live or because we know she's live. That's what made her... Oh, that's the other thing she did to me. That's what made her mass flag my channel. Let's listen.
Because every time I go into my channel, it's another video from you, and it's so vile. The titles are vile. The hate that people have from these videos. The ramping up that happens from these videos.
That's not true. Like, the laughter and the jokes, that would be true. Like, people get a lot of joy out of these videos are funny these girls make. I'm telling you, like, they're good videos. There's a lot of talent in these young YouTube creators, young and old. I'll love them. This editing video mess, that is not for just everyone. Okay, it's not easy as you think it is. Hard. I've only done a couple, and mine suck. They're not great. That's why I stick to mainly the live streams. I'm blocked by her. I've been blocked by her. Maybe start at the very beginning. It's a very nice place to start, and just alphabetically apologize to the people she dug dirt on that she should have just left alone. I mean, after the third C and D, maybe sit down and be quiet. She said your real husband called her a name. I mean, he probably did, but he didn't call her. What name did she say? Because she has said some untruths about them. Let's listen.
It just needs to stop. Like, you don't have to like me, but I'm in the...
And when I say he probably did, I didn't mean that to sound icky. Like, we've all called her a name. Like, I've called her a twat a bunch of times. Because, I mean, that's what we're... A Twitter... Yeah, I've said that. I've called her... Hey, I've called her names. I'm not going to do it here. I'm not making fun of her looks anymore. That stopped long ago. Sometimes it slips through with my panel. I'm not going to say I haven't said anything out of the way. I'm not perfect. They said I looked like I'd been hit in the face by meth. No, yeah, her boyfriend, her internet husband said that about me, and I don't know if he'd ever seen me. Probably had, but she thought it was funny. So what's the difference? I think it's weird to mock individuals on the spectrum. Who's on the spectrum? It's also weird to lie about being a member of a community. It's really twisted to lie about your child. Oh, I got you. I thought someone else was saying that, y'all. My chat must have jumped. Oh, I see who you're talking to. Okay, I thought who you're talking to said that. I'm sorry. Because I was like, I was confused. Imagine that. Squirrel. Let's listen.
The same business as you. And I don't want you to do bad. I don't want to do bad. I want to do well, and I want you to do well. And the same people that are doing this to me are finding joy and laughing because my views are down, and then they're accusing me of buying subs, which is not true. You know why my views are down, because you guys are all ruining my you're like all the
we're on it because okay, you guys know why my views are down, because you're ruining it for me, because okay, that make it make sense. My next PayPal donation to whoever can make this make sense, I'll gift it to you. If you can make this shit make sense. It does need to stop. Do you know? She could actually stop it. She could probably stop it any time. What a money-making video that would be. I agree. One day, you're going to see how she is. She's going to be nasty to you, dismiss you, talk down, etc. Then everything we said will make sense. Unless that person you're talking to, Aaron, is maybe her husband in a sock. In which case, she's already done that multiple times on video. Since she's over there on Twitter talking about me right now. Let's listen. Hey, Katie.
basically defaming me through lies, right? I have not been perfect. I have apologized endlessly.
I have apologized that y'all need thicker skin, is what she says. Like, I'm sorry that if that made you feel some type of way, but it won't my fault. Let's listen.
And like, what is your end game? Because I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm not going to leave. I'm not under, and everything I say, people say I'm lying. I literally have a meeting with my YouTube manager and I say, is my channel at risk of losing people? And they say, no, you're fine. Your channel's in great standing. You don't ever break the rules.
Is he going to say yes for her to tell him don't know what he's talking about and go to Twitter and say, at Team YouTube, Jarrett just made me mad? Give me a break.
You are good. And then people say I'm lying about that. Like, I didn't speak to my YouTube manager via Skype.
She also said, like, 3 weeks ago in her recliner or rocket, whatever chair it is downstairs, she also said recently that she won't listen to her YouTube manager. She doesn't have to get along. Like, he suggested she make nice with other creators. And she said no. She said kick rocks. Let's listen.
Google meetups, you know, like I have. And then when I've reached out to people to ask them to remove their videos, then they make videos about me asking them to take their videos down. So how are we supposed to exist in this kind of atmosphere where you can't even ask someone, creator to creator, like, could you please stop? Could you please just ease up a little bit? Could you please just find some compassion? Like, I don't want to destroy.
Sorry, I was on mute. Yes, I was. I screwed up. I want to answer me. I have my hand up all this time that I was muted. I want to answer that question. She's never reached out to me to say, let's squash this, Lil Red. You just started. You just started your channel. Can we can we have a talk? But I reached out to her before I was monetized, but I was very close to monetization. When was it? It was like, I might have been monetized when I emailed her and said, you just said on your platform tonight, right now, that your DMs were open and anybody wanted to try to, talk it out with you, whatever. I said, you're welcome. Here's a link to my meet. Come talk. And this is what my issue with you is. You've accused me, you've mass flagged me, you struck a video falsely, you've accused me of calling your son names, you've accused me of death threats, you've accused me of showing your neighbors' kids. Let's talk about it. And I got threatened with a lawyer. And I sound like a broken record. I said that earlier. I know, I'm sorry, but it's facts. Let's listen.
Other creators, and I've never wanted to destroy other creators, and I've never wanted to like hurt anyone. And thank you, Natalie.
Poor Ashley.
I've been following Katie a long time too, and she's so kind and very supportive. I've seen her make mistakes and I've seen her apologize, and she has a really good heart. This hurts to see this happening. And that's the part that's frustrating, is I do apologize, and then people just don't. It's like they just want to come back and like bring up the same things that I've apologized for a million times and just hold it over my head. Like, you want me to apologize, but then you don't allow me to grow. And how do you actually sit in a space with people where you demand accountability, but then you don't let the people be accountable?
I have moderators in my chat. I don't know if the one that made the claim the most shockingly to me is here right now. But I have moderators who, when this lawsuit first, she went nice for like 2 days. It was like some weird Katie that we'd never seen before. And she openly in a big chat said, I kind of really felt like she was being sincere and maybe she's going to change. And me not being nice that day said, no, she is absolutely not being real. I give it a day. And damn enough if it wasn't the next day, and she was back to, and actually said, I'm going back to what did she call it? Vintage Katie? Vintage Katie? Yeah, that's it. She's ridiculous.
And then you're constantly trying to manufacture or fabricate the next reason why you need to hold them accountable. If you're constantly grasping and looking for a reason for someone to be accountable, you're probably just doing this for the sake of views and to hurt people. I understand that drama sells, but I just really would love to not be everyone's content. I would love for the attorneys that are covering this case to maybe be a little bit more tactful and graceful and understanding how when they talk about me, they're not really always, it's just overwhelming. Once another drama comes out with a different YouTuber, they will move on. Except this is like the never-ending one. But it's like the most boring one.
I'm sorry. Someone tonight will turn on this lady. I'm sorry, Karen, that you got through. I hope you didn't get through her whole video and believe her, because I believed her too in the beginning. I did tonight. Like, I didn't believe her, but I was like, who is this? Who is this Katie? This isn't real. But I felt bad for her. I really, really did. I feel bad for her because I know what she's going through. Regardless of how mean she is and how tough she tries to act, she's struggling. I know that. Like, but you know what could make it a little bit better? Disengaging. Stop talking about it. Stop attacking people who have people that love them, that are going to not like you back. If she is going after Sherelle right now, Sherelle has almost 300,000 subscribers. If you want that charity of be nicer, give me a break, be nicer, give us a break. And I'm sorry, yes, I was muted. Let's listen.
one, because there's nothing here. And it's like, but manufactured stuff. I mean, if what you guys saw this week isn't evidence of what's happening with the manufactured stuff, like, I really hope you can see that. I have to ask you a question, just like human to human, Ashley.
See, she just did that to Joe.
I've seen some of the
She put Joe's, I'll read it. She put Joe's comment up there and then scrolled past it because she's already given Joe her 55 seconds of fame and spoke her name in the chat, which she refused to do the whole first year that Joe loved Katie. She won't give her the time of day. And that's probably the only, that's it, you know, let me not finish that because, you know, my filter, ear, like brain, filter, mouth. That's how it works now. I have a filter between my ears, brain, and mouth. Sometimes it works. Let's listen to this Ashley part right here.
the things that you've said about me. I've seen the way that you treated me on an Instagram live. And I just wonder sometimes, like, when people get like this, do you feel like you're doing it because you truly hate me? Or are you motivated because the mob is going to support the tactics? It feels so weird to have someone give me $50 in a super chat who on an Instagram live was terrible to me. You know, it's hard for me to connect these dots in my mind. And while I hope this opens up a space where we can have a better dialogue, I really hope this is a reflection moment for all of us to just realize that, like, we need to be nicer to people.
I just paused because I didn't look at the time. Christy, because she was serving the lawsuit at the same time as her appointment. So it's postponed because of money. Yes. Ladies, I'm not here to stir anything. Forgive me for being upfront and open. I promise you I have no other agenda other than to understand what makes this kind of thing happen. I have a question. Are you a subscriber, a member, or a spouse of... I'm just kidding. Are you subscribed to Katie? Because I'm just curious because people do this, what is the word? Sea line. It's called sea line. Where you ask questions, just to change the subject of the chat or whatever. You're welcome to ask questions, but this is ongoing. I think people know what is going on. And if you could truly watch this video from beginning to end and know exactly what people are talking about without making people think you're somebody in a sock. Okay, let's listen. Am I muted? Because I'm not. If I got a brown, a blue blinky light, not a red one, so I shouldn't be muted. Let's listen.
There's so much unknown, and I feel for those who are threatened by mob. That's the horrible right now. It breaks my heart by those who are attacked. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, CJ. I think it's just like completely overwhelming. There are days where I don't even know how I'm going to pay for what I'm doing. I don't want to go bankrupt. I will fight for the truth. I will not let my name be destroyed. I will stand up for all of the other channels because no one should want this to happen, because if this happens, everyone that commentates is at risk. Freedom of speech matters so much. And
so now let me please run over and attack Sherelle. Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense right there. Oh my God, her IG live was another pity party. She is blocking left and right. I hope somebody's recording. I have faith in Jade. Deflection, y'all. Time for, what would that be? English class or? No, something. Let's listen.
And we shouldn't be silenced, and I don't want to be silenced. I've never wanted to be silenced. And I feel like my voice has been taken from me, and people say you have to get offline. But I'm not saying anything. I'm just
I promise you ain't been silenced. Ever. People are telling you to get offline, including your attorney probably. That's a lot of money to be giving somebody, I'm sure, that why hire you if you ain't gonna listen? But karma for what? Being a commentator. Have a good night. It's been explained. It's not a big secret. That is a troll, people. There's no other answer. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Please drop the question. Like, if you don't know what's going on, look into it. There's 500,000 videos. That I feel like you're really just trying to irritate people. You got blocked, Aunt Lizzie. Say it ain't so. Let's listen.
Do my job. And then even when I'm trying to do my job, people are accusing me of crimes that I'm not doing. I have no reason to willingly commit crimes in front of your face. And I would never do it in such a blatant way. Like, why would I go out of my way to literally commit crimes and show you the evidence? If I was going to commit crimes, don't you think I'd be a little bit more tactful than like literally showing you what I'm doing? That wasn't you. Okay.
Okay, right here.
I thought that was you, Ashley. Maybe that wasn't you. I'm sorry. There was another Ashley. Maybe
Oh
you're
my
not to
God.
get real.
I'm joking. She just said the same apology to Ashley she said to me. I thought it was you. Maybe it wasn't you. If it wasn't you, I'm sorry. That's what she said to me, y'all. Let me rewind. Let me take a wait.
Not to get real, Ashley.
Do y'all remember when she said, "Lil Red"? If that wasn't you, I'm sorry. I don't know that wasn't you, Lil Red. Exact same words, part of them. Listen.
Maybe that wasn't you. I'm sorry. There was another Ashley. Maybe you're not the get real. Are you not the get real, Ashley? I apologize.
She's still questioning it. Same thing. Same Z's, Ashley, hashtag. It's Lil Red's fault.
So the get real, Ashley, then. I'm sorry.
If it's not you, I'm sorry. What a big old
I didn't
joke
realize
that
she admitted she was wrong.
was.
Who are we talking about? Who admitted she was wrong? This
She's
isn't
not
me
who
needing to
admitted
take a
they
step
were
back.
wrong.
This
'cause
is honestly...
I know you're not talking about me. That's what if you're waiting to stand for KJ, so stop talking and fighting and just listen. Yeah, just sit and listen and ask. Yeah. Wait till the end of the video and we'll take questions at the end. There you go. Bama.
Tonight, me trying to just say, I'm sorry if I've upset you. I'm a human being. I will always be accountable. I am sorry that you are upset with me. I promise that in time, the truth will come out. I hope you realize that I'm a human that is not perfect, and no one is. I would hope that the same
She's
grace
doing
that you
good.
extend to others could be extended to me. I just want to get back to a space where I enjoy what I do and not feel scared to do my job. I don't want to be scared that every day I'm going to be framed for a crime that I didn't commit. I'm scared for my safety.
She's starting to fuck it up.
I don't want to feel that way.
She was doing good, y'all. For an apology. She was apologizing almost right, y'all.
I have, in terms of the content that I cover on my channel, like,
But she made herself
I
a
try to be
victim.
very balanced. And yes, I can be snarky sometimes, but that's like me being entertaining.
That's
and
not
being
entertaining, and nor is it snark. That's wrong. That little apology that was like she was almost on the right track. Didn't Ashley give her 50? Yes, Ashley gave her 50. She accused her of being the other Ashley, our hero Ashley, and then she made herself a victim before she finished the apology, and that was not that. Yeah, let's listen.
silly and goofy. And thank you. I feel like I've been begging you guys to hear this for 2 months and nobody's listening. So maybe this past week will be your wake-up call for you to realize that like this kind of behavior should not be acceptable to anyone. No one should want anyone in our community trying to pin crimes on people. No one should be
Tati's daddy killed his mom. Is that what she said? Yeah, for money. Yeah, and then there was one she just canceled people, y'all. Let's listen.
Egging in DMs that they are trying to plant evidence so that I am convicted of federal crimes. Like, these are really things happening, and people are just like okay with it because the trolling has gotten so out of control. Convict people for crimes they actually commit. Don't manufacture crimes because you want to convict someone to prove that they're a bad person.
Exactly. She just said something right. Pin people for the actual crimes they did do and the actual shitty shit they do. Nobody that I've seen has said, yeah, somebody made some fake stuff about KJ. No, there are people who truly believe that those hackers are her, and there's people that don't. You know why there are people that believe that she has something to do with that? Because of what they have experienced from seeing her for the last year. I mean, there you go. She's making it easy for Salty. Yes. I'm going to bed. I'm so tired. Thanks for being here, Gramsy. Ray, you're absolutely correct. Hit that like button if you haven't on your way out, Gramsy. It would probably be smart of her to... Where did that comment go? It just jumped. It would probably be smart of her to take a page out of Toddy's handbook. You don't hear Toddy saying anything because she's smart and listens to her attorneys. And she's got good attorneys. Yes. Katie's attorney seems to be a lot like Katie. His paperwork today was nonsense, according to everyone that knows anything about law that I've seen speak on it. And just reading it with my own ears this morning before I saw any videos, he was like both, and I still haven't read them. I've got them in my phone. I got to look for them. She wrote a statement, and her statement kind of threw out like, that person said I have 100,000 subs and 5 million views, when in actuality I got 134,000 subscribers and 50 million views, and I wouldn't make that mistake. And then she made fun of whoever this person was that made some chat that she's been accused of, and the way they spelled, like she was being shady in her paperwork. And then her lawyer did the same damn thing, like putting down someone during, they're doing a tit for tat, and I don't know what kind of schoolyard game they're playing, y'all, but she is talking about Jesse crap right now. Yes, about the community come out and he shut it down. And I got that when she said something about planting and DM stuff. Yes, and no one in this community, you know what? No one over here that I've seen gave him a round of applause for that. He caught a lot of heat for doing that, and people said, don't do that kind of thing. That's not cool. Don't dox people. Don't make stuff up. That's not helping anyone. Let's listen.
They're so sick. I wish it was when you were silly and goofy and smiled so much. You should be able to be happy in your job all the time. It's been hard to be silly. It's been hard to be funny. It's been hard to be creative. It's been hard to put together anything. And this will pass. You're loved. You're fabulous. Deep breaths. I hope you feel better. Thank you. Like, part of the reason why I've always been, I know a lot of people don't like Trisha Paytas, and it's easy to drag her. And while there's times I don't agree with her, a reason why I won't often join.
This will pass, my girl. You're loved. You're fabulous. Deep breaths. I hope you feel better. Everyone deserves to hear that in their life. Everyone deserves someone to tell them it's going to be okay. I don't care how bad you are or whatever. She wants this to end. She could have made this a little better on herself by just shutting down. And I know this is her job. This is she calls this her job. You make a choice. Take a break. And you don't have to hear anything. It will do a world of good for you. I'm telling you, I take breaks sometimes. That being here 5 times a day on live will make anybody crazy. We're not crazy. Emotional. It ain't crazy to be anxiety riddled. It's just a fact that happens to people in life sometimes, and sometimes you need to decompress and take a break. I don't know it's just some advice. I don't know that it would help her, but it's the only way she'll find out is to give it a try. She's crying because she's caught by it. Yeah. She's crying because she won't be quiet, and then people are responding to it. Hey, Brittany.
Network against her is because I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of it, and it's why a lot of times I will just try to look for good things that she's done instead of finding the bad. It's why I will choose unpopular opinions, because I think, well, it's easy to go with the easy option. I want to go with the truth. The narratives that we play on YouTube is sick. The manufactured drama is so over the top. The
queen of clickbait. This lady, I promise y'all, what month was it? Spring? She literally said, I've got feet on the ground. ICE is going to arrest Josh Duggar, was it Josh? I think it was Josh. I don't follow them. He's getting arrested today for some kind of child dirt nastiness. Because the law is at his business, at his car dealership. She said that. But we need to stop with our false narrative and making up lies when we have someone like Emily that will read papers. Brittany, wait. Hey, sweetie, popped in to tell you to check your IG. Sent you a comment on your live. It didn't go through. Oh, anyways, I sent it to your IG. Okay, ma'am, I will look. I don't even know where my phone is right this second, but I will see it. Yeah, you don't mess with legal cases. That's for anybody. Anybody don't put out lies. Like right now is not the time. Never's a good time. And especially, all you gotta do is facts with Katie. Pippi said, from her tweet earlier and after I watched Renell's vid, I agree and think she's blaming him. I don't believe he would ever do that. Is she accusing him of being the people that's doing all this stuff? I mean, if he did it, he'd have went to Twitter and told everyone. I've only known him for a week, that Jesse. I never knew him until the other day, the day that he said that he made up a lie. And I kind of don't think that he's hacking people. I just think he made some poor statements and decisions. But no, I don't think he's a cyber crime. I hope not. But since she's being falsely accused right now of federal crimes, as she said, maybe she shouldn't be blaming and accusing people right now. Let's listen.
Lack of integrity. The people that are screaming that we need to have accountability and dictating what we can and cannot report on and saying that I've gone too far have gone twice as far with me. The people that claim that we should not be reporting on anything outside of the surface, that actually does a humongous disservice. When you talk about reporting anything, you need to know more than just the surface if you're going to be adequately sharing a story. We shouldn't be just talking about it's not tea. Everybody has a right to share their stories and to share the content that they want to share. And you as a viewer,
there she just said we shouldn't be saying it's not tea. We have a right. When earlier she said people are saying trauma is not tea, and they're using my trauma for tea. So it's good for her. It's good for others. But did y'all just catch that? I'm telling you. I keep reading the chat. I know this is getting long, y'all. I just speeded her up a little bit more. I just can't. I mean, she just said that and forgot what she said towards the beginning. She has literally just gone apple. I can't say it. But yes. I'm blocked on Twitter too. Is she still private account? She's about to go live on YouTube. Ooh. How's she gonna do that, Katie? From here. Let's listen. I'll hurry up so y'all can hop on over and give her a review, I'm sure. Teresa, after a comment KJ didn't like, I was mysteriously locked out of my Facebook. If it wasn't her, she had someone hack me. I don't know. But I've heard a lot of stuff, and half of it I don't know if it's even true. And in my opinion, just from what I do know, is facts, because I've got the screenshot evidence. I just stick with this stuff, in black and white that I know. I hope she didn't have you hacked, but I've heard a lot of people accuse her of that.
You have the option not to watch it. You don't have to watch a video if you don't want to watch it. No one's forcing you to watch it, right? Just like I don't watch a lot of true crime videos. I'm not going to go onto a true crime channel and tell them that they can't report on true crime because it's somebody else's trauma. That's not my place. That's what they've decided that they want to cover. Or people that cover really horrific crimes or really taboo subjects. Just because it might make me uncomfortable, there's an audience that might want to watch that. And so it's not my place to tell someone how to dictate and who they want to be. A lot of times I feel like the only reason why we dictate what people can and cannot say while advocating for free speech is because we want to destroy the competition. Why else would we as content creators or as these commentators that are going so viciously after me, why?
I never went after every other YouTuber around me. She has gone after everyone. Who does she get along with? Trisha Paytas. Except Trisha doesn't acknowledge her. And Joe. She gets along with Joe. Because Joe's her competition. No. Oh, I'm not going to keep stuffing like that.
Why else?
Sorry.
What else is the motivation? Because by disparaging my reputation, I will get less views and some of my subscribers will go over to you. And all I've ever wanted is to just be in a space where I'm happy and I'm accepted and I'm like, get back to my channel having good views and people enjoy the content and not send me so much negativity. This channel gets more downvotes every single day because the haters think that it's funny to downvote everything I do before I even open my mouth. They have decided they hate me. There will be videos where there's 400 more downvotes than upvotes. Like, people either aren't upvoting me.
That is true. That happens. I'll have dislikes before I start a video. But didn't she say that that's still engagement, so it's good for her channel? I don't give her a thumb anywhere. I don't thumb her. I don't give her a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Occasionally she'll get this view. But see, I did a deed tonight and took one for my friends that don't like to watch her. And I watched one for her, Brittany, but don't trust Joe. Don't worry, ma'am. Please. Well, I mean, Katie trusts her, so that's all now, apparently. She's pushing subs away. No one's stealing them. Good grief. Snuggle Bunny, hi. Does she think when she goes after people, they're not going to defend themselves? Yeah, it ain't nobody trying to thumb her, Aunt Lizzie. Sad fishing. Is she again? Yep, that's what I hear. So she went from YouTube, IG, back to YouTube. Wait, YouTube, Twitter, IG. All right, let's listen.
Me, or they just don't care.
They don't care. That's like the fifth thing.
The funny thing is that I have taken so many.
She's pinned Joe's tonight a lot.
I've learned so much throughout this process. But even when I cover people now, I think of it in the context of, see, that person just said, quit sadfishing. So now people are going to say that I'm fishing for sympathy by just being vulnerable. That's the kind of gaslighting I'm talking about. The people that just want to find negativity. But it's even helped me see the people that I cover with as human. I remember.
Miss Cassandra, I love you. Thank you for being here. I know it's getting late, y'all. I'm sorry. I hate to stop how much 10 minutes before it's over. Or, yeah, 20 minutes. I might skip through a little bit, but this one was just so good. Diane, don't laugh at me. I don't thumb anyone.
Remember one of the first people that I met that I had so wrong, that gets so much hate. Two people. Lindsay Chrisley and Mackenzie Edwards from Team Mom. Lindsay Chrisley from Chrisley Knows Best from Coffee Convos, and then Mackenzie Edwards, Ryan Edwards' wife. Everyone hates Mackenzie, and she is literally the nicest woman, one of the nicest young women I've ever met. She's kind, she's caring, she's loyal, she's compassionate, she prays for people, she checks in with people, she has a wonderful heart.
Oh.
You know, Lindsay Chrisley, before I even knew who she was like the annoying girl on Coffee Convos.
Where are these people? In their in her I'm not going to say it's not true, because to be sure, if she was lying, that girl would have said, I don't know this woman, but they're not that besties. They're kind of staying out of it. That's the best way I can say it.
And I didn't know who she was. That's just how I thought of her. It's like, oh, she's the girl that's with Kale, you know? I didn't know that she was from a reality show until after her dad got arrested. I didn't know a lot about her. And I remember making videos and talking about Coffee Convos and just being really like, oh, and then Lindsay was really annoying, you know?
Gigi, she threw love and appreciation to her supportive fans at the beginning of this video too. And give her till minute. Timestamp 7 to 10 minutes in, probably. I'm just saying.
And I've gotten to know Lindsay. I've been friends with her for like a year and a half now. And again, so an incredibly supportive friend and human being. And so until you start to like meet who they are and meet them. And then sometimes I think it's just a lot of people don't want to talk to the person that they cover because they don't want it to be human. Another person that I was kind of critical of before I really got into things was Amy Duggar King, because everyone always called her Famey. And everyone said that she was
said kind of critical of. She dragged the hell out of. I don't know why that woman talks to her the way she talks about her family, but whatever.
Like an attention seeker, and she was trying to ride the coattails of her family, and it's easy to buy the narrative, you know? And then I got to know Amy Duggar King, and she's not like that at all. She's in fact very different than that. She's someone that just wants to be herself despite the name that she was given.
I wonder if she ever apologized, like when she was interviewing Amy. I'm so sorry, like a sincere, I'm so sorry. She may have. Did she ever give her a sincere apology for the way she talked about her? Because I've seen her interviewing Amy and make fun of Amy's family while she was interviewing her. Maybe Amy just ain't got much sense. Why would she? Maybe she don't like her family or something. I don't know. She wishes she could respond to all the messages, write a letter to you when you're in the hospital with a kid. I saw her yesterday go on a rant and say, I'm sorry, ma'am, about your brain surgery, and then read another comment like that.
You know? And that's been one of the biggest gifts of this job, is getting to meet people that are in the news and talk to them and learn about them and hear their stories and share those stories with you. It's been amazing getting to know these people. And then it's devastating when I find out that people are trying to interfere in these relationships and tell them not to contact me, constantly reaching out to them in DMs and telling them I'm a horrible human being. I mean, even Olivia Plath, who's a really nice woman, she had haters literally sending her messages, telling her that I'm like this dangerous human being, to the extent that she was like blocking me and she wouldn't talk to me. And then we finally spoke and she was like, oh, that's not true. Okay, sorry. And she realized just the same way that she's portrayed in the media isn't accurate. She might have gotten wrapped up in the idea of I'm some way too.
She does owe me. Brittany, I read your comment. I'm trying to only stop for short periods. Hey, keeping up with KP? Have you ever been here? You know, welcome. I've seen you around. At the end of the day, even if she did nothing, that was Sarah reported on her the case. So many people hate how she handles it and treats people. That is true. At the end of the day, if she did nothing, that was reported. Yeah, this case is like, I'll be honest, people are like so sick of the way she's treated people that they're like, finally. It doesn't even, there's people that have their mind made up before because they've actually witnessed her do exactly what she's being accused of doing. It's not that she did nothing. She can't say she hasn't defamed Toddy Westbury. She's defamed me. She's defamed a lot of people. I think that had she shut her mouth, even after the case was announced, she could have turned it around by apologizing and shutting up. I think Toddy would have maybe backed off. She would have had to sign some papers maybe, but she could have turned this around. She's so sure she knows everything. She saw what the first one brought in, so she's on the other doing the same and making that coin. Yep. My chat just jumped way up. I'm Catherine and I am a walking saint. Or the way she acted about Amy's baby. Oh yeah, like he stunk. Like she could smell a stinky diaper from through the monitor. She really did. That whole video, it was funny. Let's listen. Gulp.
There's plenty of like channels that are putting out content that doesn't bother me about me, that I honestly don't care about. That I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're sucking. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't care. There's only a few channels that really I feel like are awful.
Like mental notes she just made to hop on over to Twitter and start dragging Lil Red and Sherelle. I don't mind, but let's talk shit.
But even then, I don't do anything. I don't give them strikes. I don't report their videos. I don't even respond. You know, like so I just need support, you guys. So in the same breath that I'm saying thank you, I'm really shitty with asking for help. And I just want to say, like, I need your support. I need kind comments on my Twitter again. I need people to engage with me on Twitter again. Yeah. I'm almost done, buddy.
I'm almost done, then we'll hop on another live somewhere else.
Oh. I don't feel like I use people, but I'm sorry if you feel that way.
That's it. Is it possible that people do that because of how you use us? You make us feel like props. Oh, that's Lee, Mariah Rose. She's been here. She's a sweet girl. And she actually, Katie Bear and I have been mean to her because she actually told Katie Happy something recently.
I feel like I've been a really good, I don't use people. I would never want to use anyone. In fact, like, there's people that I am able to be.
She's reading chat now.
It was horrible and mean for me to eat M&Ms and joke about eating M&Ms.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm sorry.
She just roll her eyes.
I think everyone's entitled to have an opinion about me, and then, you know, I'm sorry that it upset you about eating M&Ms. I made a joke about someone getting upset about eating M&Ms, and then it turned into this whole thing because I apparently ate M&Ms, and
it like she could make a joke about it, whatever, but she said "Arr, arr, arr," and chomped on it and said something. She didn't just make a joke about it. She did not just make a joke about it. She was very rude.
It was just, and then that person has made a lot of videos about me. And, like if I can't please everyone, and I think it's really, I think we need to remember as creators that we can't please everyone. And so
what did those red ones mean, y'all? Like, this super chat thingy.
Like if I can't please everyone,
go in and
I think
out really quick.
I think we need to remember.
It said Adam, somebody. Why didn't it read it?
And, like if I can't please everyone, and I think it's really, I think we need to remember.
Super sticker, he didn't say anything for 99 cents. Why are they red? Is it because it's not a member? You're not sorry. I'm autistic and it triggered me big style. I'm glad you said that, Apple. I love you, but I had a question. The spectrum people talk about, I've heard people like disco ball lights or blinky, like there's stuff that people is sounds or stuff like that. Can that trigger someone or be something that irritates them if they're on the spectrum like that? The M&M's thing, because Caroline had said I'm autistic. Katie should know these things. I don't know, and we've had this conversation here before. A couple of y'all. I'm autistic too. The M&M triggered the hell out of me. Right. So, she should know about that, all that, since she's a mom that deals with stuff. I can't watch her, no. But before I left, people in chat telling Todd how great and strong he is. Huh. He's strong in some ways, probably. Why hide them? I remove or time out. And if it happens a lot, then I hide them. Yeah, we give people chances here to flip it around. Hey, Scumps, how you doing? This proves she is a liar. She can't accept responsibility for anything. It's gross and sorry, but this reminds me of when Keemstar called her out. She plays a sympathy card. More like a place you would never go if you lost someone. Someone alert the capital letters M&M. That was not a joke. That was just, I don't know what just happened. Let's listen.
Remember as creators that we can't please everyone, and so sometimes we just joke when we see people. It was how I ate them. Okay, I literally just ate M&Ms and was joking because someone was like, people in chat were like, don't eat. And I honestly thought it was like a joke. But either way, this is totally irrelevant.
Now she's
to what I'm talking about right now. And again, I'm sorry.
We know.
I try to have give and take silliness with my chats, and I'm sorry if sometimes
she absolutely knew she was being rude, and if there's any doubt about that, head on over to Twitter or that other place where they document everything that she claims is her, like she has a subreddit. Let's listen.
That comes off mean. Sometimes you see so many complaints that you just sort of are like, oh, somebody's eating M&Ms, and you're just being silly and goofy, I'm not telling you that, I'm not trying to tell you that it's irrelevant. It's just not relevant right now.
Her own members are, Aaron, they are calling her, this is a members only chat that she was having, and they were telling her that was not cool. Oh, look at Joe said, oh, Lors, that girl, lady. Come on, M&M's really hey upside the person now making money off Katie. Joe, are you jealous of that lady that's making money off Katie?
I'm not trying to say that you're not relevant. I'm just saying there's so many gripes like this, these tiny little complaints that have built up to these massive big deals that really aren't that big of a deal, right? It's not that big of a deal if someone jokes with you and is silly and is like, oh, you're just complaining about me eating M&Ms. And then people get very emotional about being silly or not being as sensitive. And unfortunately, in this job, you have so many people that have an opinion of you that everyone is going to feel a certain type of way. But that doesn't mean that the content creator behind that screen is doing anything to directly hurt you by not giving you the exact response that you wanted. It's hard when everyone has expectations and they want you to behave perfectly. And if you don't, then they remove.
You see that she's getting some people really irritated in her chat now because they're sending her money to call her out again.
Their support, right? As it's we will support you, but it's contingent on one misstep. And then, if you don't make that one misstep, if it's not M&Ms, it would have been something else. I don't eat frequently. One night I simply wanted to have some M&Ms on my stream. And I would just hope that people can be.
That's a lie. She does eat frequently. That's not the point. It's not the point of the one misstep. If you ever had the one misstep and were in a huge meanie poo-poo head and be a smart ass, instead of saying, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I mean, my moderator told me one night she could hear my bag ruffling, and I started pausing. I will make that mistake sometimes. I fed Cash some Cheez-Its a while ago. I'm sure I made y'all listen to the bag. And then when I remember, I stop. It's how she handles it, y'all.
More understanding that content creators are people. You don't do it in a mean way, like while taunting others. See, but I don't believe I was taunting anyone, nor did I know anything about this person. I didn't know if they had anything. I didn't know this person from anyone else. You know, you have to remember, I don't know everyone personally. So when I see a comment, I have no idea. I don't know you from Adam, right? So to imply malicious intent, there's so much misunderstanding that happens, so much. Thank you, Mrs. Smith. I've seen more disturbing live videos, you having bad days and lashing out at them, than screenshots are not now fake, but videos are not. It's sad. Wait, what? I've seen more disturbing live videos, you have been bad days and lashing out at them.
All of them are negative.
Screenshots are now fake, but videos are not. It's sad. I'm having a hard time understanding that. My brain is not computing. It's just that you're so rude to people, even your members, a lot. I'm sorry if you believe I'm rude. I'm sorry if I come off rude. I am me, and I'm blunt, and I'm straightforward, and I'm definitely never trying to be rude or mean. I've also been under attack, and try to put yourself in my shoes for a minute, please, and realize that, like, it's hard to be on the receiving end of this constantly, and sometimes it's hard to be gracious all the time.
They were tired of hearing her talk, so they started going at her.
All right. So I want to get away from these negative comments. My intention here was not to, like, be infiltrated by hate. If you don't like me, you don't like me. If you believe that I'm rude, a good step going forward would be to wipe the slate clean of your assumptions everyone is a troll or out to get you, both sides. I will wipe the slate clean, and I will definitely be more open, but I'd also hope that people can be a little bit more graceful to me and, you know, understand that I can never please everyone, and I'll never be able to please everyone. And if I make a mistake, I'm sorry.
Oh wait, Dipster went in. Is that Dipster? I know we've had disagreements, but harassment is not okay. Criticism is one thing; it makes us better people. But I would never ever condone harassment against you or anybody else. Period. I don't know if that's Twitter, but I believe that Tipster would say that. He believes criticism is okay, but not harassment. But she claims harassment that's not really harassment sometimes. Do I think she gets harassed by people sometimes? Sure. I think all YouTubers get harassed at some point. I'm sure it seems like a lot to her, but she's built this wall of people, this whatever. Let's listen. It's almost over, y'all. Yay, pants.
I know we've had our disagreements, but harassment is not okay. Criticism is one thing. It makes us better people, but I would never, ever condone harassment against you or anyone else, period. Then please just try to constantly don't find reasons to criticize me. Okay, like, Tipster, I would love to get to a place where we can not have to deal with feeling like everything I say or do is wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you're a terrible human being at all.
Wow. He said a nice comment to her and sent her $10. And, okay. Meet Katie, y'all. E. Ritter, whatever, whoever.
Again, this is,
and Lee said something else.
I'm just asking for you guys to cut me some slack. And so in the same token that I have to wipe the slate clean, I'm just asking for you guys to wipe the slate clean. And if you don't like me, that's fine. But just stop the harassment. That's all I'm saying. Like, please stop planting evidence to try to get me arrested. Like, seriously, that's really scary. It's scary to think about having to deal with the FBI. You know, like, it's scary to think about having real consequences for this kind of stuff. You know, it's scary. And having to spend hours upon hours upon hours to figuring out who's doing this, it's scary.
She is not an investigator. She does not need to be spending hours and hours and hours driving herself crazy, hurting her mental. So there's no way that wouldn't drive someone crazy. She should not be spending hours and hours, if she really doesn't know, trying to figure out who's doing this stuff. There are people for that. Saltsy's on the case, y'all. He's got the people on the case. You ain't got to worry about that part, Katie. Just sit back and don't just trust in your opposition's lawyer, because your lawyer isn't interested in finding the facts, apparently. But Salsy is. Let's listen.
Yeah, well, hacking is illegal. So, yeah, it's scary. Like, what happened this week is scary. Yeah, so I'm going to just ask all creators that are doing this to please just give me some space. It has been constant barrage of just harassment and my channel, and I don't...
Or she could take her space. Take her own space. Like Keemstar took it back. She could take her space and sign off for the night. You know what I'm saying?
Want to lose my livelihood because of being painted into a corner and feeling scared to even communicate with people. I've always been and prided myself on communication and doing this job and loving my subscribers and loving on you and also being silly and goofy. And just, thank you. Instead of calling me a Karen, instead of like saying I'm the worst and I'm doing all these things, just please be kinder. I actually just want to get back to doing my job and having fun.
I've never seen her have fun, y'all. Ever. What would be turned over?
I can't answer anything about it. I'm just saying, like, it's scary when you start to talk about it.
Okay, she didn't read this out loud, so I'll read it. Would that not be turned over to the FBI? That's a crime, and you should want to find out who's doing it. Therese said that to her. She didn't read out loud, but yeah, that's what I just said.
FBI, which has been talked about, and it's been all over the place this week. So I can't answer any questions. All I can say is that everything will come to light eventually. People will figure things out. I haven't done anything. I'm not scared for me with the FBI. Trust me. I'm not scared for me. It's not me I'm scared for. Okay? I'm scared for my safety because of what's being done. But that's the difference. I've not done anything, but I'm scared for my safety.
But also last night in her orange jumpsuit that it looked like she was wearing, she said that she knows who's behind this. She said she knew. And it wasn't what did she say? It wasn't the Duggars or it wasn't such and such. She knew who it was. Yeah. Yep. That's on Twitter too. I saw it.
And I'm scared for my family's safety. And I didn't do anything. So, it is. Just go about your business and have a nice night. And thank you guys so much. If I've been blunt or rude and you didn't like it, I'm sorry. That's always who I've been and always what I've done. And sometimes
if I did something and you didn't like it, I'm sorry you didn't like it. Tough shit. That's what that apology means. And I know she's heard it 100,000 times. If I was mean or rude, or even if you feel I was mean or rude, I'm sorry that I was mean or rude. Not that she's just never going to get it, y'all.
I get threatened and feel threatened, and I'll try to do a better job of just understanding and seeing and being more patient.
You like
but
that?
I feel
That's
like
good.
it's going to take me a while to get there when I'm constantly under a barrage of attacks.
Okay.
So in order for me to be able to do better, I need other people to also meet me in the middle. So can you just meet me in the middle here? Can we please just come to a space where we just stop this? That's all I want. Yes, and it's never okay to send hate, to send threats, to dox, to harass, to stalk. Don't ever do that to anyone. Don't ever do that for another creator. Don't ever do that in another creator's name. Don't do that because you think it's funny. Don't do it because you're bored. Just don't do it. And thank you guys. I gotta go.
Why did that finger, man? Those that peace sign she gives kills me. Hey, beautiful boy. She's a creator. Aaron said, and who'll always be la la la. So come back so I can continue being rude. Psychiatrist need to know. Oh, I lost my chat again. If I'm rude and you don't like it, I agree, Diane. That's what I'm talking about. She's a little red. I need to get a little file where I can pull them up with a quickness. Like, Little Red, if that wasn't you, I'm sorry. I don't know it wasn't you, but I'm sorry if it wasn't you, but maybe you should go find out who it was. I know who it was, Katie. In my opinion. So anyway, y'all, I know I kept y'all here for a long time tonight. I'm sorry about that. I truly am. I love y'all for being here. Hi. Salts. Where'd my chat go? Scumps, Christine. I was floored when I watched this video earlier, y'all. Like, truly floored. Well, if I'm rude and you don't like it, exactly. Miss Wolfie, she's getting off on her live. She's getting off. I don't want to see Katie get off. She's going off maybe on her live right now. It's an apology. Shut up. Shut the front door. That guy's messy. Christine, same. Her behavior. Isn't it late for her on a school night? What got that yeah. Scump says her behavior doesn't match what she says. I would do anything to clear my name. Pippi Long. But tonight she said she figured out who was behind all of this today. Unfortunately, she doesn't keep up with all the fibs. S.C. Johnson, big time. LRC, hello. I thought you left. Couldn't stay away, huh? Shake off that dark cloud. Okay, air's clearer. Hey, Laura Lulu. She's like the big bad wolf, KJ. Little subs, let me. Wait, that's a good one. Not by the implant on your cheek. I'm not laughing at that. I saw a funny meme on my other monitor. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll sadfish your money in. Laura, I won't laughing at you. You're not funny, doll. I won't laughing at you at all. It looks like she's on YouTube now. Yes, that's what they said earlier. She left IG. Hey, Kier. I love you back. Also the way she's acting. Do y'all think they are close to finding out who did that on Twitter? Because she seems freaked out. Last night she said she knew. And she just said she knew again. Colonel Mustard in the library with the wrench. I say, he used the book, what's it called? I don't remember. I tried to be funny with that one. I couldn't. I don't remember the players from Clue. That must mean Salsie and Emily are keeping her lawyer in the loop. Exactly, they have to. Movies and TV shows. Hi, where have you been? Welcome. She is on Instagram coming at Sherelle. I thought, has she left Twitter and went to Instagram? She was just on Twitter, raising Cain. Sarah Hill said it's just a fake apology. Could y'all please, before we end, make sure that you're still subscribed, or if you're new, that you subscribe, and please hit a like. And for y'all that just got here, can I brag for a second? Yes, we hit 2,000 subs today, or this week, and tonight we cracked 200 subs again, for the first time since November. So for the first time of the year, 2021, it's gonna be better, y'all. We surpassed 200. I can't remember how high it got. I saw it pretty high. It was good. Wait, analytics. Yes. I would have to go into my stream settings, but it was like on up there. It was good numbers. We've had not. Sarah, it's just a fake apology. It just seems so forced and hopes to draw back subs. And they usually know the answers to questions before they ask them. Hey, Kimberly, mother of rots. Champagne. Cheers. Tina's trooper. Did you get settled in? Yeah. She's already perjured herself. In your opinion. Yeah, I agree. Do you have a better memory? Everyone's got a better memory than me, by the way. No need to brag. We love you. Thank you. Angie Dare, hi. Where have you been? Have you been watching her victim tour, apology tour, accusatory tour, whatever? Have you been following Katie around the internet tonight? I kept telling y'all it was going to be a better year. It couldn't, I'm not going to say it couldn't get worse, but geez Louise, let's hope it's better. So far, so good. I think say hello to you, Mrs. Wolfie. Oh, I said hey to Miss Wolfie. I'm reading up in the chat, trying to catch up. Have you been hiding, Angie? apology tour, victim tour. I want her and you need to get back together. I want her and you need to reconcile. It was so much bullshit to wade through back then. Yeah, y'all, we would be friends in real life. We think the same. It was dark and stormy night. She is at Caroline. That did the tarot for Nat. No doubt. She's going to pick on her own victims. I was already tweeted from last video, but when she started about her son, I couldn't. Lifetime presents the story of sadfishing on YouTube. It'll be on Discovery Plus. YouTube won't pick it up. YouTube won't monetize it, so she'll try to sell it somewhere. It should be a book. Oh my God, her lives were opposite of each other. Oh no, Tina with him. She went from here. Let me get it correct. She went from here, and then she tweeted about me and Sherelle and who else? And then she went to IG and did a live, and then to YouTube, and then she back at IG already, really? Katie's lawyer is her lawyer's soulmate. I think he's like her twinsy, her doppelganger. His attitude that reflects in his paperwork sounds just like she wrote it. He acts just like her, and if they proved that threat to Nat from his email that he wasn't impressed about was written by him, he's... I agree, to be sure, he wouldn't. Oh my goodness, tell me he wouldn't. But, I mean, how did she find this lawyer? Todd, I'd mod her now. Huh? That's why I get so far behind in the chat. I don't know what. Tweaked, not tweeted. Okay. I would have hoped she was stopping, but nope. Joe Mama, hey, how are you? Crap, what I miss? A shat ton of stuff. How long we been here this time? A long ass time. And there's still a lot of people here. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Please make sure you're still subscribed or subscribe. If you're bored of being a subscriber, you can hit a member join button. Or give me a thumbs up or down. I like them all. I prefer the up, you know. That's what you call two peas in a pod. There's a meme for emoji for that too. I have following Aaron Orson case the last couple of days. Yes, that's sad. I haven't. I'm not up to date on it. I need to get up to date. I'm about to say goodnight. LRC. I had to get up early in the morning and it's late. I've got like 6 hours to sleep. Dang it. Valerie, what's up? When will KJ listen? It's not trolls, or what's being reported is her mouth. Joanne resub to KJ and she welcomed her back on the second. YouTube live tonight. Didn't KJ rip her? You're saying Joanna? Are you talking about British Joe? Joe's been kissing her ass since Leslie Bass was done with her. And Katie wouldn't speak her name, give her the time of day. She just has started. She always called her a troll, actually. I bet if I swing with my camera on, people would get seasick, like motion sickness eventually. All right, y'all. Everybody knows it's about time to round it up. It's officially my daughter's 5th birthday because it's past midnight and I have to stay up and clean. Oh, Kiara, happy birthday to your baby. And I got 2 days until I'm, well, I mean, because it's not, I would say 3. But I'm fixing to have a new baby in the family. She's so full of it. Yeah, I want to go see what she said about me on Twitter. I hope I've got lots of screenshots, because if she's private still, I know she goes back and forth. If her account's private, I won't be able to see it. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed the night. Spent a long time with y'all tonight, and I love every minute of it. I've seen a lot of new names. It makes me excited. I love you all. Kier, that's why it makes more sense. She's writing it. No one could ever be just like her. Not possible. I think her lawyer's a lot like her. If you're talking about the court papers, she definitely has a lawyer. He's real. Are you talking about the other stuff, the fake emails? She says they're faked and that Nat did it. Don't accuse me of crimes. You did it. Makes sense. Make it make sense. Y'all will know. Y'all will know. When it comes, my page will be a big pink blur, probably. It'll be very soon. She's due. And there's a doctor's appointment the next day. And he is well known for, oh, your due date was yesterday. Let's schedule your birthday. So, definitely by the end of the week. Yay! Pants! Good night, Camilla. I love you all. Mama, y'all been entertaining tonight. I love you, seriously. Allow, given she knows everything about everything. Woo, it's been a good week for Lil Red and Lil Red's friends and the Whiskey Cheetos. And it's been a good week for drunken squirrels everywhere, y'all. We hit 2,000. We're almost at 2,100. We're almost there. Like in a day. We got a lot. Like, it's been a good week. And I did it. I didn't even do any, like, let me see. I didn't even come here every day. I took a day or two off, which is 2,089. We're at 2,089 because y'all are amazing. I love you all. I've seen some faces here today I haven't seen in a long time. It was good. We need to make an after hours group. Whew. I have a Discord. I just don't go there. I mean, it's open. I just don't use it because Discord. Squirrel power. And you said it. Nope, I can never find it though. Like I did something wrong. I've got to re-find my squirrel song. I love y'all. I'm going to sleep. Take care. Come see me tomorrow. Beautiful boy, Essie Johnson. All my peeps, my great mods. Kier, thanks for stopping. It's exactly what it sounds like it is at LRC. I love y'all. I'm going to bed. Night night.